Hello. Hi, Sherry. Hang on, let me get over here to YouTube. I'm all messed up. Here I am. Okay, let me stop that. I don't have the police on there. There's a police ad on my YouTube. Okay. Now this won't. Now my chat won't work. Oh, that's good. Okay, hang on. For some reason my chat's not working, but I don't know what it's doing. Let me refresh it. Well, okay, there we go. I don't know if the chat's gonna work. Okay, so anyway, while we're waiting, I don't have any chat. Great. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Elle. Hi, Kato. Hi, Margot, Kevin, and Farm Wife. Hello there. Farm Wife, we missed you at the Patreon. So this afternoon we had a Patreon and we went through some more letters from 1975 in the book that has the letters of the person that murdered Joan D'Alessandro, and it also has Rosemarie's summary and her parallels of what she was going through at the time. So if you missed that, please make sure that you go to the community post, sign up for Patreon, because we're doing it there. We have all kinds of tiers, very inexpensive. If you want to support the channel more, great. If you want to stay at a low tier, that's great. Any support is support. And channels need support. If you're new to the channel, we do have, our subscribers went up. I forget what percentage it is. So we do have a lot of new subscribers. And if you're a new subscriber, I urge you to try joining our membership. You can hit with the join button, because we do a lot of things for our members. Like we have a 24/7 Zoom that runs. We have movie nights. We have crime documentary nights. We have a lot of perks for our members. Our members can join a community sale and sell. And it's a great way to support the channel. You get special emojis you can use, different things like that. So that's a great way to support the channel, because YouTube is really they're laying off, like, what was it, 17,000 people, is it, or is it it's over 10,000 people, and I don't know what's going on, but for the first time ever I saw, YouTube going into our income and taking stuff away. And I questioned it, and I said, what is that? I've never seen that before. And you know what they said? They said that the advertisers on AdSense, this is what they said. Now, I'm trying to think of the advertisers on my videos, because I think they said that they were fraud. So they said that they had advertisers that didn't pay. They paid with cards that weren't valid. They paid, for their AdSense. And so what they're saying is now they didn't get paid on that. So in turn, they're going around to their creators and, okay, we'll take back that. Yeah, we know you had those impressions and everything, and your people went and your people did all that. But you know what? This ad company, this company didn't pay us. So now we're going to take all of that back. So just imagine that one, okay? So you're seeing what you think you're earning, and then they just snatch it. And I'm starting to think it's more than just come on. It's never happened. I've never heard anything of and it's not just a little bit they snatched back. It's not a little bit they snatched back. They snatched back a tremendous amount. So I don't know what is going on there. It's got me really like, what the heck, because I don't think you could even count on AdSense anymore. Not if they're going to do this crap. Because they basically snatched back 50% maybe of what was there. And they just went back in the entire month and just did it. So really crappy. And then they dropped the, usually there's a RPM and a CPM number. They dropped that because once they snatched everything back. So horrible, and you'll probably hear a lot of creators talking about this, but that's why memberships are important to support channels that you like, because if you do a membership, they're not going to snatch that money back. Patreon, very important, you know, stuff like that. And then if you give donations or tips to the creators, that's a really good idea to do that with PayPal or Cash App, or you could do it with the Super Chats, but they do take a 30%, or Google does. And I don't know, that was just crappy. That was really crappy. It's the first time in all the years on this platform that I've seen anything like that in that amount. So crappy thing. And I said, could it be a glitch or anything? And they said, it's not a glitch. And then I did a little researching and saw some other people talking about it. So pretty crappy thing to do. And you have to wonder if it's really about those AdSense people that their credit card didn't go through, or is it about layoffs and the company doing that? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's great. So we are really stressing memberships, Patreons, and support like that. And for that, I mean, we do the Patreon private meetups. We don't record them, so you have to be there, but we do the books, and we do YouTubes, and we do movies and stuff, and Patreons are always invited to the member movie nights and everything like that too. So that's it. I usually don't do this, but I'm sorry. I'm a little shell-shocked because I have never seen YouTube do anything of the kind. And it's got me a little bit shaking my head here about YouTube. So, that's that. Now let's talk about court today for Donna Adelson. It was very brief. She appeared via Zoom. She didn't look bad. I don't know if people expected her to look like way skinnier and stuff. She actually had new purple glasses. And hi, One Eye Blind Arts. It was very quick. And what it was about was, like I told you, since she wants her son's lawyer, who is actually new and was a lawyer for Harvey and Donna first, she had to waive and be made aware of certain things, because they say what if the state calls your attorney, Daniel Rushbaum, as a witness? So she had to understand this and say she understood this, and she still wanted to proceed using Daniel Rushbaum as her attorney. And that's what it was. They just asked her if she understood that, yada, yada, yada. And her next date is February 12th. I believe it's 2 or 2:30 p.m. That was much to do about, not too much, not much. Daniel was in court, and Dugan was in court for the prosecution, and it was over literally in minutes. Anybody have any questions about that? Donna Adelson in court. Hi, Paint It Black. Anybody anywhere? Hi, it's Pink. Okay, so then the next thing is Michelle Troconis. So they had some more investigators on. My hair is driving me insane, and tomorrow I've got to color it or something. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with it. Hi, Bucky. So they showed the videos, and we've seen them before, of Fotis in the truck, the Raptor, the black Raptor, driving through and then dumping things out. And they did show a woman that was leaning out of the window that fit the description of Michelle Troconis. So that was pretty damning testimony today in court. The defense attorney is making, oh my gosh, people are just out of their minds because he is constantly, hold on a minute, I've got some ad playing here, what is this? Constantly going and objecting to everything or rehashing everything, and it's kind of crazy. It's just so much. It's like overkill. It's like every little thing. It's like, oh, you're getting your money's worth. Don't worry. Look how many times I'm objecting. Look how many times I'm doing this. Hang on a minute here. What did I do? There we go. Hold on. My computer's going crazy. Okay, there we go on that, and oh boy. Talk amongst yourselves. No. Oh, and then the other thing I want to say about Donna Adelson, they didn't set a trial date, and but he wasn't ready to waive her right to a speedy trial just yet. So she may have a speedy trial, okay? He said he would have a better idea in the next 2 weeks, and that's why they went with that February 12th hearing. So we'll see February 12th, 2 days before Valentine's Day. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. But what is up with, come on. Okay, so let me put this up here. Okay, so back on Friday, because I don't even know if we talked about Friday. A Connecticut State Police investigator was on the stand and said that they were led to Albany Avenue after location data from Dulos' phone reportedly showed that he was driving down that street that night. So an analyst with the Connecticut State Police, who's now with the Connecticut State Police, Joshua Quint, was on the stand Monday morning. He walked the jury through the surveillance footage from more than 1,000 cameras that were taking video all around Hartford in 2019. Quint was working with the Hartford Police Department in 2019, and he had the task of searching all of that video surveillance footage from the day that Jennifer Dulos vanished to try to find captured vehicles that her estranged husband might be driving. The Raptor, a white Jeep Cherokee, a black Chevy Suburban. He explained that he uses a program that pulls out certain makes and models and colors of vehicles from video surveillance footage. And he said they spotted what they believed to be Fotis Dulos' Ford Raptor truck. He told the jury that after he saw the video showing the Raptor driving through Hartford, he zeroed in on a single storm drain in the city. Now, do you remember what was found in this storm drain? We went over it at length. Well, it was a FedEx envelope. And in the FedEx envelope, there were license plates. So they were in that storm drain, and the video showed a man that they believed to be Fotis Dulos dropping what they thought was an envelope into the drain hours after Jennifer Dulos vanished. And the investigator testified that as sewer workers suctioned out the drain, they heard a clink, and they pulled up a white envelope that was marked with a FedEx label, and inside 2 license plates. And I'll put those up here. Right there in the FedEx envelope there. 5T6WDU. But there's more there. You see what there's more? There's more. What's up with that, right? What's up with that license plate, huh? You notice anything? Is that a B? Is that a D? Is that an E that's been made to a D? Okay. Well. So when the investigators ran those plates, guess what? They came back as non-existent. They didn't match any vehicles registered in Connecticut. So investigators said, let's take a closer look at these. And they saw that there was some sort of adhesive that was used to alter the numbers and letters on the plate. So the tag 5T6WB, that was supposed to be a BU. Connecticut license plates are usually issued with 3 numbers and then 3 letters. On these plates, the pattern started with a number, letter, number. Number, letter, number. See, because that wasn't a T, right? Oh. The investigator testified that another detective started to touch the plate and allegedly found that the original number and lettering had been changed. A number 1 had been turned into a T. See it? See it? That's a 1. They put this strip across them, right? Smart people here. A D had been turned into a B. You can see it's the shape of a D, and this doesn't make it a B, but it did. And a J had been turned, here's the J, into a U. The original plate was 516 WDJ. Now that's interesting. 516, because it was almost WJD. What would Jesus do? 516. Those plates were connected to a canceled registration for an older model Chevy Suburban that at one time was registered to Dulos. So he probably had these hanging out in the garage, and he decided to alter them, which will show what premeditation and all of that. So yes, Dulos, but they also saw a woman that looked like Troconis in the truck with Dulos. So there were multiple videos that were shown. They show a man in a white t-shirt, black baseball cap. Investigators say they believe that was Dulos. Dulos was taking things out of the bed of the truck and placing them into garbage cans along Albany Avenue. We went over this in depth when this was actually happening, when we got documentation. I believe we watched surveillance video all back in the day when this happened. The investigator described the video as showing the man taking contractor-style black garbage bags and what he said he would describe to be square or rectangular black rubber mat, like the one that would line a vehicle's floor. Well, guess what, right? Which one was missing? Well, the one in the back of the Chevy Suburban? Yeah. Troconis' attorney, John Schoenhorn, repeatedly objected and said, don't narrate the videos, they speak for themselves. It was like the Lorax, I speak for the trees. No, it wasn't. In one of the videos, the investigator said a woman matching the description he was given of Michelle Troconis could be seen leaning out of the Ford Raptor and touching the ground. Okay, and we have seen this photo before, but here she was, picking up a penny maybe. What do you think? You can find a penny, put it in your phone. Right here. And her attorney said that she was trying to get rid of a piece of gum by wiping it on the sidewalk. That was last week. On Monday, he said that Troconis has never denied being with Photos Dulos on that trip to Hartford. But remember, she was on her phone, and I guess now she's just wiping a little bit of yucky gum. A little bit of yucky gum. Okay, on the sidewalk. Okay. Then there was a cross-examination of the investigator where Schoenhorn said that Michelle Troconis admitted to investigators she was with Photos Dulos on Albany Avenue, but she's denied any involvement or knowledge of any crimes connected to Jennifer Dulos' disappearance or death. And I quote, "We've never disputed the fact that Michelle was in that vehicle. Bottom line is, these are things Photos Dulos did. He's not here to explain himself. I don't think anybody is going to be able to explain what he was up to." In video recordings of Michelle Troconis being interviewed by investigators, she said that she did not know what Photos Dulos was doing when he kept getting out of the truck. She said she was mostly on her phone, and she was sending messages during the trip. The jury also heard 20 more minutes of testimony from Sergeant Kenneth Ventresca from the Connecticut State Police. He first took the stand on Friday afternoon, told the jury that location data from Dulos' phone put him on Albany Avenue when they were first looking at then missing Jennifer Farber Dulos. Short cross-examination, Schoenhorn focused his questions on the state police officer's knowledge of a red Toyota Tacoma that belonged to one of Dulos' employees. Schoenhorn asked Ventresca when he became aware of that Tacoma. Now, you remember that Tacoma? That's the one that had the seat changed, remember? That belonged to his employee and that Photos had used and then told him to change the seat. And he went to like a you pull it, but he kept the old seat and he just felt something was up, right? Okay. Ventresca said that on the weekend after Jennifer disappeared, detectives put all of Dulos' employees on a whiteboard and they started looking into every employee. That old good old whiteboard. He asked Ventresca if he knew that the Tacoma was about 20 years old and it was leaking oil. Ventresca said he was very aware of that, but said investigators were not specifically looking for an oil trail in the Albany Avenue area. Schoenhorn also asked if Dulos had ever been known to dump construction garbage in places he should not have, and Ventresca said no, not to his knowledge. He had never investigated instances of illegal dumping. So then there were other investigators that were called, and on close to the end of court, Michelle Troconis' attorney, Schoenhorn, said, "The evidence that's been presented by the state so far in the trial doesn't point to his client's involvement with the alleged crimes." And I quote him saying, "The bottom line is I've yet to see anything suggest that Michelle Troconis knew anything about what Dulos was up to." He said that in the surveillance footage, it is absolutely clear that it was Fotis Dulos who dropped the FedEx envelope down into the drain. Court ended at 4, set to continue tomorrow at 10. So we'll see where they go from here. I think they'll probably talk about all of that craziness that went on at that house where she was with Dulos, and then that employee came and they did all that car switching, remember? And then you had Mawini and all of that. So we've got to still rehash all of that. And that'll be next on the agenda. Let me go back and see where you guys are and see if you have any questions. Okay, let's see if there are any questions. Anybody have any questions? Uh-oh. Hold on, I missed somebody. Hi, Antit. How are you? Do you know my friend Clean It Up? Clean It Up. Okay, we're going to go on to another crazy thing. Doctors take the Hippocratic Oath, right? Do no harm. You would not expect a pediatrician to do what I'm going to tell you about, but he did. So let me get... All right. So a Staten Island pediatrician has been charged with leaving the scene of an accident. Guy Seth, 51, and his daughter Zoe, 6. They were walking their family dog. Dog was not hit. But Sam Luzzi, pediatrician, 66 years old, struck Guy Seth and his 6-year-old daughter Zoe while they were walking their dog. The little girl was riding on her father's shoulders, and he rammed into them. This was late in the afternoon on January 9th. He was arrested the following day and charged with leaving the scene of an accident without reporting it. So he left the scene, didn't report it, didn't render any aid, didn't do anything to help out, nothing. And this man, mind you, is a doctor, a pediatrician. He violated right-of-way and failure to use due care laws, say the charges, the criminal charges, and he has pled not guilty. Zoe's mom, Gosiah Seth, said, "I just could not believe he would just leave the scene." When you think of a pediatrician, you think trust. Accidents can happen, but you don't stay and help? If you have medical knowledge, I still can't process this. I can't believe this. The criminal complaint says that Luzzi told investigators he did stop to help, but he didn't tell anyone he was the one who hit Seth and his daughter. "I did not tell anyone I was the driver. I didn't give my information because nobody asked me. I left. I felt terrible what had happened, and I was going to go to the precinct in the morning. Yeah, okay. According to the pediatrician's attorney, Joseph Corazzo, said his client remained on the scene tending to both parties and waited for the ambulance to take the father and daughter to the hospital. The NYPD and the district attorney's office have provided evidence that proves this was an accident occurring during a terrible violent storm. The evidence further establishes that Dr. Luzzi remained at the scene and communicated with officers. The Seths and their attorney, Ravi Batra, say it's inconceivable that Luzzi didn't call 911. Batra said, and I quote, "The calculating evil in him took over in a Jekyll and Hyde way, and then he walked away without telling the police that he's the guy who did it. He put their lives at risk." Zoe's mother said, and I quote, "My daughter thought her daddy was dead." So I don't even know how he did this quick switcheroo over there where there are not witnesses that saw this. He jumps out of the car. Where is his car? They don't know the car. This doesn't make any sense. It makes zero sense. That he stayed on scene and rendered aid but didn't call 911. That doesn't make sense right there. That he doesn't tell police that he did this. If it was indeed some kind of freak accident, and if the police say, now had he remained on the scene, he probably wouldn't have any charges if the police are saying that it was a freakish storm. And I think I remember that storm, January 9th. I remember there were other accidents. So because he tried to conceal it, and I really don't know how he did this, because wouldn't people see the vehicle that hit them, and then he later gets in that vehicle and leaves in that vehicle? Come on. Something's messed up there. So, yeah. I don't know about that one so much. And he has charges now because he left the scene. So, yeah, not too good. Pediatrician, right? But now, thankfully, the guy, Seth, 51, suffered a concussion, and daughter Zoe had a fractured skull requiring surgery, but I believe both are going to be okay. Fractured skull is nothing to play around with, and hopefully she doesn't have any lasting effects from that, and pray that they're both return back to living a full and healthy life. But it's a very scary thing, and yeah, very scary. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, this is another crazy thing right here. So a woman who was volunteering during searches for missing Florida mom Nicole Baldwin says the police searched her deceased husband's belongings and her home in connection with Nicole's disappearance. Nicole was last seen at her home on Strathmore Circle off County Road 44 in Mount Dora on November 2nd. Her 20-year-old daughter, Alicia Baldwin, had recently celebrated her birthday, and Nicole left behind her belongings, including her phone, Apple Watch, purse, debit card, and shoes. Terry Rogers, who doesn't know Nicole, had taken the initiative to coordinate multiple community searches. And investigators reportedly decided to include Rogers' home in their search efforts. "As soon as I opened my door, they all just flooded in," said Rogers. "I've not done anything wrong. And all I've given was my time and my emotions and my heart and soul looking for Nicole. They searched my phone, computer, old laptops, desktops of my deceased husband." Now, the Mount Dora Police Department, when reached for comment, said on Friday, January 19th, the Mount Dora Police Department executed an investigative search warrant related to the continued search for missing person Nicole Baldwin. The status of the investigation is ongoing. Now, Rogers said she thinks that the police withheld information. Last month, Mount Dora police arrested Nicole's husband, Brett Baldwin, on federal charges of child P possession. The arrest came after a November 28th police search at Nicole's residence. According to a criminal complaint by the Department of Homeland Security, investigators seized Brett Baldwin for evidence relating to the missing person. On his phone, investigators found dozens of videos and images of child P. The complaint also indicated that Brett had moved from the Mount Dora home to his mother's home with two of his children, 11 and 13, who had not been enrolled in school. Investigators say he had plans to move to North Carolina. He still had not enrolled his children in school, making it evident that his move out of the state of Florida was going to take place soon. The search for Nicole Baldwin continues. It almost feels surreal right now. I never would have thought, watching all these crime shows until it happens to you. It's just a crazy feeling, Alicia said. She added that her mother is on medication for depression and anxiety. Alicia said that they were in the process of moving their home when her mother vanished. Going on without her has been ridiculously hard. We were supposed to be moving out of the house together. Definitely a rough step doing this without my mom here. Baldwin is described as a white female who stands 5'5", weighs 135 pounds. She has blonde hair and hazel eyes and was last seen wearing a pink nightgown similar to a photo provided by the Mount Dora police. She has rose tattoos on her right hand and tattoos of flowers on her left shoulder down to her elbow. Anyone with information on Baldwin's whereabouts is urged to call 911 with tips, etc. So, yeah. That doesn't sound good. Okay. Here's that. Okay, and this is a crazy... The world's gone mad. Or has it always been mad and we just know more? I don't know. I think it's gone mad. A 27-year-old man has been arrested. Why? He allegedly killed a 51-year-old delivery driver, and it took place at an Airbnb in Fort Worth on Saturday. The suspect is Chrysantas Omandi. He's accused of attacking the victim, Scott Edward Jackson, by fatally hitting him with a piece of firewood. Why? He was actually delivering that firewood. So he was killed with the piece of the firewood he was delivering to this Airbnb. Jackson operated a firewood delivery business alongside his daughter, Casey DeLeon. On the night of the incident, Jackson was delivering firewood to a regular customer on Wendover Drive in Fort Worth. If it was his last dollar, he'd give it to you, said his daughter Casey. He'd always do something funny. He would just randomly start dancing or make a joke. I'd be like, Dad, you're so embarrassing. I wish I could tell him so badly. Embarrass me one more time. Annoy me one more time. Just bug me. The repeat customer was injured in the incident, but spoke on the condition to keep his identity hidden. As we're loading up the wheelbarrow, this random guy shows up and gets directly in my face and accuses me of being on his property and being in his house. He was extremely naked. After attacking Jackson, Armandi began attacking the customer, who said he managed to run inside his house where loved ones called 911. When he was pursuing me and attacking me, I was looking death in the face. A tenant renting another room at the Airbnb told police that the defendant came running into the house, yelling at her, and attempted to force his way into her room. The woman told police she believed Ormonde was on drugs at the time. Police arrested Ormonde, and he was subsequently charged with murder, aggravated assault against a security officer, and obstruction or retaliation. He's behind bars at the Tarrant County Correction Center. He's got a $300,000 bond. Crazy. What in the world? Then we've got Utah, these two. So this guy battered his girlfriend. Hold on a minute, let me move this over here, darling. Oh, come on, dear. Stop it. All right, I'm just, oh my gosh. Get over there and stay there, please. Thank you. So there was a woman that was found dead near a dumpster on Saturday. They found out she was dumped there by her boyfriend after he shot her in the head in Utah. Esperanza Chavez's body was discovered leaning against a dumpster in Mill Creek, Utah. Unified Police said surveillance footage shows Fred Edwards, 46, pulling Chavez's body out of the trunk and breaking a passenger window in the process. Edwards allegedly tried twice to put Chavez's body in the dumpster before he finally just leaned her body up against the dumpster and left. The footage reportedly showed the truck's license plate, which police determined belonged to Edwards. See, it's believed that Edwards fatally shot Esperanza in the truck. He allegedly tried to admit himself to a psychiatric hospital after he dumped her body off at the dumpster. Chavez was just 25 years old, allegedly in a relationship with this guy. He was arrested 3 months earlier for abusing Esperanza. Authorities claimed that Chavez had scratches and bruises around her right eye, which was bloodshot, and she also had a hematoma on the left side of her forehead. Edwards is reportedly a gang member with a lengthy criminal history. It was reported that in 2020, Edwards' ex-girlfriend ran into a 7-Eleven with a bloody mouth and began begging somebody to call 911 because Edwards was going to kill her. Edwards allegedly punched the woman and dragged her into a car by her hair. During that incident, he reportedly also texted his mother and threatened to chop her in half if she told his probation officer. That's great, right? I text my mom, I will chop you in half if you tell my probation officer. In regards to Chavez's death, Edwards is charged with murder, obstruction of justice, and abuse or desecration of a dead human body. He is now in jail without bail. What a horrible person. Unbelievable. Okay. And this woman, this just looks like, are you kidding me, lady? Who was a pageant queen. Remember a pageant queen. Lady for real? A Miss Donaldson, beauty queen title holder in Georgia, is now holding another title. It's not like that one. I don't know that she will pose or anything, but she did have to pose for a mugshot. And she has charges now of felony murder aggravated battery, and cruelty to children. And police say she allegedly killed an 18-month-old toddler. It's unclear how she knew the toddler. The GBI, Georgia Bureau of Investigation, was contacted on January 14th in response to a toddler who was taken to Phoebe Sumter Hospital in Americus. Police say the toddler, passed away upon arrival at the hospital. This investigation indicates an unresponsive 18-month-old boy was admitted to the emergency room at the Phoebe Sumter Hospital in Americus, Georgia, said the GBI in a statement on Saturday. After multiple interviews and an examination of the evidence, the GBI agents arrested the woman. She was crowned Miss Donaldson in 2023. She competed in the National Peanut Festival pageant, but now she is behind bars in Sumter County Jail without bond. Anyone with information about the case is urged to call the GBI at 1-800-597-TIPS. Unbelievable. So, it's crazy. Okay, here we have another Florida case. Well, Georgia, Florida. A Georgia mother of 4 was found deceased in her home last week, and the suspect has been arrested. Cobb County Police have not identified the suspect. They have not said how Melinda Jolly died. According to a GoFundMe, Melinda Jolly moved to Georgia from California in 2019. After her then-husband died from cancer. Family had been concerned for her welfare and was calling the police department where she lives so that they could send police there and do welfare checks. The last check came on Monday, and Jolly was found dead by a cousin on Wednesday. While police provided no information about the suspect, the family says that the suspect was found and arrested in Florida. Jolly has a 22-year-old son, an 11-year-old daughter, and 4-year-old twin boys who are now placed in the care of an aunt and uncle. Very sad. Okay, we have this one right here. One of 2 convicted in the 2014 Slender Man stabbing of a 12-year-old classmate has again filed a petition for her conditional release from the Wisconsin mental health facility. Morgan Geyser, who's now 21, pled guilty to attempted first-degree homicide, but not criminally responsible because of a mental disease or defect. That plea kept her out of prison, but she was sentenced to the maximum of 40 years in the state mental health facility. Her co-defendant, Anissa Weir, ultimately pled guilty to second-degree homicide. Also not criminally responsible. She was sentenced to 25 years in a state facility, but petitioned for and was granted conditional release in September of 2021. Her release was contingent on continued psychiatric treatment and wearing a GPS monitor. The GPS monitor condition was dropped last year. The girls say they attacked their friend to appease the fictitious Slender Man, a horror character created for an indie video game. The girls said they believed their families would be harmed if they didn't kill their classmates. So on Geyer's 12th birthday, they lured Peyton Leutner to the woods, and they stabbed her 19 times, leaving her for dead. The girl survived, however, and made her way to the road where she was found by a bicyclist. Remember this one? And there's also one, too, isn't there, where two girls took somebody. Hold on a minute. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. I remember another one where they, two girls took someone, and I think they stabbed them in the woods. It was like another, it was very similar to this. Anyway, Geyser has petitioned for release twice before, in 2022 and 2023, and withdrew both petitions. A judge now has 30 days to appoint doctors to evaluate Geyser, and then the case will come into the courtroom. Okay, now, oh boy. Oklahoma police arrested a man last week in connection with a rollover crash that killed his 16-year-old daughter. Elliot Biney is charged with leaving the scene of the January 11th crash that resulted in death of the 16-year-old. First-degree manslaughter and passing a vehicle in a no-passing zone. He bonded out of jail after his January 12th arrest. Bixby police say they were called to the scene of the crash on January 11th, and they found 16-year-old Shelby Biney, who had not been wearing a seatbelt, thrown from the vehicle, and she was pronounced dead at the hospital. 3 other people, 2 elementary school-aged children and an adult described as members of Biney's family, were hospitalized after the crash. Police say they found an unsealed bottle of vodka next to the passenger door, and Elliot Biney told investigators that he purchased the bottle and took a gulp while driving his family back home. Witnesses told the officers that Biney was traveling in excess of 70 miles per hour, and he passed multiple other vehicles in a no-passing zone. It was also raining at the time. Biney suffered minor injuries. These situations are tragic in every sense of the word, say the Bixby Police Chief Todd Lish. Another witness reported hearing the crash and rushing outside, where he found Biney wandering outside his SUV. The witness said he tried to get Biney to sit down, but he ran off. The driver fled the scene, and we believe he switched vehicles. He fled to a family member's home and switched vehicles and left the area. We were able to track him electronically and ultimately made an arrest this morning. Bixby Public Schools sent a letter home to parents about Shelby Biney's death. We are still gathering details surrounding the accident, yet we know that Shelby was in the vehicle with other family members, several of whom are currently hospitalized. 2 of her siblings are students at Central Elementary. The school district said counseling was available at the school. Biney was released on a $102,000 bond. Court records show he had been cited for multiple violations, including reckless driving, leaving the scene of an accident, which were dismissed, and convicted of assault with a dangerous weapon and larceny. He's scheduled to be arraigned on February 14th. Unbelievable. The whole family changed. Wow. It's horrible. right. A sweet baby. She looks like a baby. I know, she's adorable. In Pennsylvania, loved ones are speaking out about a toddler who was allegedly poisoned by her father's girlfriend. And the family members are urging parents to be vigilant about their children's safety. Earlier this month, prosecutors charged 20-year-old Alessia Owens with criminal homicide and a bunch of other offenses in connection with the June 29, 2023 death of Iris Jacoby Alfera. The 1-year-old had lethal levels of acetone in her system, causing her organs to fail. Why in the world? Investigators say Iris had ingested water beads, batteries, and a metal screw in the months that led up to her death. Owens is accused of searching the internet repeatedly for information about how batteries, nail polish, and water beads can hurt kids before Iris died. The searched phrases allegedly included beauty products that are poisonous to kids and medications leading to cause accidental poisoning deaths in children. And that's all according to the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office. The details of the case are heartbreaking. It's hard to fathom someone taking deliberate steps to harm a completely helpless child and then mislead investigators about what happened, said Attorney General Michelle Henry. The investigation shows that for months, the defendant conducted meticulous research on how certain substances can harm children, and then she acted on her findings. Iris's great-aunt, Crystal Joseph, is now urging parents to be careful about whom they let watch their kids. And I quote, "Please let the world know monsters do exist. And watch for the personality changes in parents when they begin to date. Parents, don't be so eager to leave your children in the care of a person who shows jealousy or hatred toward the other parent." Owens is being held without bail at the Lawrence County Jail. That's terrible. Poor baby, parent and mother. Okay, this is like... Okay, remember that boy was found dead in the chimney? Remember that case? I remember that night we were doing that live as stuff was coming in. We were right there. That was crazy. That was such a hard case. Nobody would think he was in that chimney. But this man over here, who had been missing in central Georgia since late December, was found, and he was found inside the chimney of a Macon home. Anthony Rumplick, 43, was renting the home where his body was found. He's from Ohio. He was driving through Georgia last year on his way to Florida when his vehicle broke down, so he decided to stay in Macon. He was last seen on December 28th. His landlord found the door open and said the scene inside the house looked suspicious, so he called his tenant's family. The family came to Georgia last week and organized a search. They passed out flyers and they called Rumplick's name on a bullhorn. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office said they were called Friday night about 9 p.m. about a body in the chimney and called the Bibb Fire Department to help remove it. Coroner Leon Jones said he believes that Rumplick had been dead since he was reported missing. The body was sent to the GBI for an autopsy to determine the cause of death. Sheriff's Office says it will release more information when it becomes available. That's strange. Was he? I don't know. This woman looks familiar. A North Carolina woman was arrested, charged with the murder of her boyfriend. I'm going to put some other pictures up. This is from the press release from the Edgecombe County Sheriff's Office. Vicki Russell's in custody. She's being held with no bond in the Edgecombe County Detention Center. The Raleigh police were thanked. They were able to take her into custody overnight. Special thanks go out to the Pitt Greenville Task Force for their assistance. Hold on a second. Investigators found Alexander Atkinson, 60 years old, dead in his home in Macclesfield. Hold on one second. North Carolina. When deputies arrived, they found the man inside had been dead for some time. The investigation revealed that his death was the result of an assault. Detectives determined that the girlfriend of the deceased, Vicki Renee Russell, was still using his debit card and had been driving his truck. She is known to be in the Raleigh area as of this morning. She's currently wanted on warrants of first-degree murder, and they're asking the public's help in locating her. If you see Ms. Russell or know her whereabouts, please call your local law enforcement or contact Detective Sergeant Johnson or Detective Sergeant Whitehead at 252-641-7911. The sheriff's office identified Vicki Renee Russell. They didn't give an age. Oh, she was found. There we go. Early Saturday morning, and now she's in jail without bond, so you don't have to worry about trying to find her. They found her. She was located in Raleigh, and she's been charged with first-degree murder. And I don't know, I guess she was looking into some Ring doorbell cameras or something there. Who knows? Okay. Alright, let me go back to this because I'm going to do a little something different now. Hey, thank you for being a member for 24 months. Thank you, Flo on the Go, for being a member for 39 months. Buckian, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Oh, that rhymed. Okay, let's see what else we have here. So, and it says, who, hi MRB, who, what, end it? No, remember I said clean it up. Never mind. What about it, end it? End it. I don't know what you said, end it. And you retracted your message over here and now I can't read it. I used to like that noise when someone would send in a super chat. Yeah, why doesn't it make the noise anymore? What's up with that? What's up with that? I don't know why it doesn't make the noise. Let me see if I can see why it doesn't make the noise. Hi, little lady. Let me check something. I don't know why. I'll test the widgets. Let's see. See, it doesn't make the noise. Why not? What's up with that? What's up with that? Let's see. Settings. Settings. I don't know why it does that. Notifications. Okay. Appearance. General. Show confirmation. Okay. Why isn't it doing that? It's very, very strange. All right, let me see if there's anything that. Isn't that nuts? Go to YouTube? No, I don't want to go to YouTube. I want to figure out why the widgets aren't working. Dashboard. Let's see. What's up with this? Okay, let's see. Check out the brand new. Okay. Let's see. Check out these overlays. Clean up your content window. Okay. Emoji maker. Account settings. Let's go to settings again. Integrations. Patreon. Okay. Super chats. Okay, so I see them here, but why aren't they playing the thingamajig? Clip editor. What's up with that? It's very weird. And this stupid thing doesn't let me go back and see to go back to the, or maybe I can go back to the editor. Let me see. Let me see here. The alert box. Well, let me see something. Scrolling box. See if that makes noise. Snow remover, thank you for being a member for 48 months. Let me see. Interactive text. Sponsor banner. Interactive text. Okay, let me see something here. Add a new source. Let me just see. I'll try to do. Oh, look at that light. I want that cat. I like that cat. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get that cat. Alert box. Alright, I want the alert box. Why can't I get it? Alright, I think we might have an alert box. I don't know if it'll work. We'll have to test, see if somebody tests it out and it works. I don't know that it will or it won't. Anyway, hi little lady. Yeah, snow remover? It's an OG. Somebody said, which ones are the OGs? And then somebody said, which are the OG beach vacations? To which Sharon said, the OG beach vacations, or beach vacationers, are the ones that have been on the first 2 beach vacations. Margaret was a little taken aback because she said she should be considered an OG. And, but Sharon quickly pointed out that no, you can't be. Because, oh, there we go. We have Chris Ree has become a member. It says you become a member, Chris Ree. It says you become a special agent. I think you were a special agent, right? For 27 months. Great. Thank you, Chris Ree. And the penguin came out to say hi. Yeah, so according to Sharon, no, sorry. I thought Margot could be an OG, but Sharon thought otherwise. She said, no, they have to be on the first trip. Okay. Yeah, say we got it. I don't know what, that was weird because I guess just putting out the alert box, but now that's the member one. There's supposed to be 2, but we can try to test the widgets. Let's see if we test the widgets. Ready for the reload? Yeah, are you ready for the reload? I don't know what it is. It says that's what Streamlabs is saying. It's saying ready for the reload. I don't know what the reload is. But Nightbot's happy. Nightbot just wants to tell you how much fun Nightbot has here. And that Nightbot is so happy to be a Rambler. Love to you all. Thank you, Nightbot. I don't know what the reload is. It says, are you ready for the reload? Yeah, I am. What are we doing? Are we doing a reload? I don't know what this thing is doing, but I'm going to do something else. So, hang on a minute. I want to look at something, okay? Let's look at something else. Something else. Okay. I don't know what, okay, so, well, that's not good. Who is eligible to apply for? That would be nice. 5? Hold on, let's look at something. Do you know the 5 places that are most likely to see home prices plunge in 2024? U.S. home values continue to rise on both a year-over-year and monthly basis in November. From November 2022 to November 2023, home values rose 5.2% nationwide. The Northeast continues to perform strongly. Prices jumped in Rhode Island 11.6%, Connecticut 10.6%, New Jersey 10.5%. 2 other states also saw gains that exceeded the national average. But despite the general upward swing, CoreLogic said a few markets remain in big jeopardy of a correction. And the greatest danger of slipping is during the next 12 months. So where's it going to be? You joking? You're not going to tell us? Get out of here. Okay. Where are you? Is this a joke? The following metropolitan areas are in the greatest danger of slipping. Well, where are they slipping? Okay, Atlanta, Sandy Springs, Roswell, Georgia. That housing market's likelihood of a price decline over the next 12 months is very high, more than 70% probability. The next place, Deltona, Daytona Beach, Ormond Beach, Florida. Very high, more than 70% probability that they're going to have a price decline over the next 12 months. You might have to wait a little before you can buy a house that has declined in value on Daytona Beach, but you can get a bargain. Okay. And then we have Tampa, Florida. And then West Palm, Boca, Delray Beach, Florida. And Palm Bay, Melbourne, Titusville, Florida. Wow, everything in Florida is going down? I guess so. All right. You want to know 25 luxury brands that people regret purchasing? The first one is Prada. Doesn't matter whether you get Prada sunglasses or shades from Walmart, because most frames come from the same factory. Did you know that? They just add the Prada emblem. It seems this is the case with a lot of the Prada products. So by no means are people getting what they're paying for. Wow, same as Walmart, according to this, right? The Tesla. Many people complain about not thinking their fancy high-tech Teslas were worth the money they spent. There have been reports about Teslas accelerating at full speed on their own, crashing into things, and many other minor problems, so don't feel bad if you don't have one. The next thing, the Range Rover. These cars, many feel, are not worth the exorbitant amount of money people pay for them. People who own these cars tend to complain about them constantly being in and out of the shop with expensive parts that can take weeks or long to acquire. Don't worry about the Range Rover. People are regretting it. Okay. All right, next. Sorry, I had to put some lip gloss on. The next thing is Blue Buffalo, a fancy dog food company that boasts that it uses only the finest, freshest ingredients. Why? Because you want your dog to be super duper healthy. The company's marketing tactics make completely normal dog food ingredients used by other brands seem horrible, and in reality the food is more or less the same. Ralph Lauren. Why? Because people say it has a reputation for being a classy and luxury sportswear brand. However, Ralph Lauren is always found in stores like TJ Maxx, so I don't think they're as luxurious as they want people to think. The name still carries weight in the world, but people just don't feel it's as exclusive. Brooks Brothers. People equate Brooks Brothers with that super duper fancy schmancy high-end place to find suits, ties, and other formal wear, but their clothes are not made well or with luxury materials. They charge a top dollar for the products, but a lot of the customers are reporting it's not worth their ridiculous price tags. Versace. Now, Versace has decent quality products for customers. The materials and construction are still not worth the insane high prices. The brand is admirable for its lovely products and designs, but many customers report they regret buying the products because the high price seems way above the normal items they're receiving. Louis Vuitton was once one of the best brands in fashion industry, but it seems they're letting their quality slip. Current quality is atrocious, and they even sued a man. They alleged that he was counterfeiting their products, but he proved they were authentic. They're just not high quality. Apple. Apple is straight up abusive to customers, charging more and more for products that are worse and worse. They still dominate the industry, but there's a lot of people abandoning their products for another brand. And some say that getting away from your Apple is like exiting a cult. Cadillac. Cadillacs are horrible cars. They're gas guzzlers. They break down every other month. They don't have impressive features. The cars have terrible resale value. Well, boy, Gypsy's hubby has a Caddy. Okay, people are only able to sell their Cadillac for a fraction of the original price, even if the car's in almost new condition. Nobody wants the Cadillac. Somebody tell Gypsy's husband, please. Nobody wants your Hitman license plate Caddy, buddy. Tiffany. Tiffany is not as fancy as people make it out to be. Their designs are beautifully simple and refined, but they don't use any magical materials that make their pieces better than any other company. Compared to brands like Swarovski and Cartier, they're subpar. Sorry. That's what it says. Rolex is not as nice as people think. They tend to use the same factories as low-end brands, and they just charge super prices like Prada, making them seem more luxurious than they are. It seems their quality has taken a substantial deep dive in the last few decades. Coach. Now, Coach seems to be in the shadow of a brand like Hermes and Louis Vuitton, but they desperately want to play in the big leagues. They charge way more than they should for mediocre and uninspired designs, and you can buy many Coach bags now in TJ Maxx and even Marshalls. Michael Kors. They try to curate a supremely sophisticated vibe that seems fake at times. They're not as sensational and high-end as they claim to be, according to this report. Porsche claims that it makes the most reliable cars in the market, but probably not true. Some Porsche owners experience glitches in the car's computer systems and other small problems. The biggest complaint is how difficult to get the cars fixed because parts are rare and expensive. Voss, the fancy water brand, sells their water in glass bottles in unique shapes. Well, they're nice to the eye, pleasing to the eye. But most people say the water is highly overrated and there's nothing special about it, except from the fact that it makes affluent people feel like they're drinking a luxury water. People, it's just water. Gucci. People used to consider Gucci the creme de la creme. They're actually probably just as disappointing as Prada in many ways. They once offered impeccable construction, luxurious materials, but now they're cutting more and more corners and their products are just mediocre. Beats by Dre. People used to consider Beats luxury brand. They're expensive enough to include them. They don't seem to work better than a pair of $50 headphones from Radio Shack. Radio Shack? Is Radio Shack even in business anymore? I don't think so. This person's a little out of touch. But they're likely pricey and popular because Dr. Dre has his name on the brand. Well, no shite, Sherlock, right? Grey Goose, originally a cheap brand, but they made their bottles tall, so bartenders would store them on the top shelf. This led to them being perceived as top shelf brand. Then they just rolled with it. They started to bring their prices up to be in line with high-end vodka companies. Joke's on the people, right? They're just tall bottles. True Religion. People think you have to pay top dollar, all American dreams, jeans that will stand the test of time. True Religion capitalizes on this mindset, charges more than it should for jeans you can find for $30 from a Japanese company. And they're always available in the Salvation Armies and the Goodwills. See them all the time. Tommy Hilfiger, similar to Ralph Lauren. You see them in Marshalls and everything. Not as high-end, right? Right. Calvin Klein, same thing. Sharper Image, not as popular as it used to be. It's supposed to be a place that you can buy high-end and original electronics and devices, but products aren't better than you can find in other stores, like even on Amazon. Lululemon. This reviewer found was one of the worst luxury brands. Clothes are cute and comfortable, but the products are not any better than $20 leggings from Target. So if you want to spend $150 plus, go on. Be a jerk. Be a fool. They've gotten into some trouble because they sold some see-through pants and other low-quality products. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. A winter weather advisory? Get out of here. Get out of here. This better be old news. This better be some old news that I'm looking at, because if it's not, I'm going to freak. No, it's not. It's new news. A winter weather advisory is in effect for counties. Let me see. Elmira County, Troy. Get out of here. The National Weather Service in Binghamton, Nanette, issued the following alert. Winter weather advisory in effect from 7 a.m. Tuesday to 7 a.m. Wednesday. Mixed precipitation expected. Total snow accumulations of up to 2 inches and ice accumulations around 1/10 of an inch. Yates, Steuben, Schuyler, Tompkins, Chemung, Cortland, Chenango, Tioga, and Broome counties. 7 a.m. Tuesday to 7 a.m. Wednesday. Plan on slippery road conditions, hazardous conditions. Could impact the morning or evening commutes. Precipitation will start as a wintry mix, with snow being the dominant precipitation. Chances for freezing rain increase Tuesday afternoon through Tuesday night before they transition to mostly rain. It's 27 right now and cloudy where I am. That's nice to see that move off 10 degrees. So what is for us? I wonder for us. Oh dear. Yikes. Okay, I don't know. The northern lights tonight were going to be visible in more than a dozen states. Did you know that? I can tell you where. Let's see. A geomagnetic storm watch has been issued for Monday and Tuesday, which may result in the aurora borealis, or the northern lights, to be visible over some United States. 50, nifty United States. Alaska, thanks to its northern location, already has a high likelihood of seeing the aurora. Let's see what else we have. What other states we have? You could see them in 17 other states, including Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, Michigan, Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. While seeing the aurora may be in the forecast, there are factors that could influence the likelihood. The aurora zone, the sun activities, cloud cover, and the solar winds can affect the likelihood of seeing the aurora. If your area's forecast looks clear, you've got a better chance. Well, that doesn't seem good for us then. So they may be visible between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Did anybody see them? Did you see them? The aurora is the glow. It results from electrons from space colliding with atoms and molecules in the Earth's upper atmosphere. Depending on the hemisphere, the aurora may go by different names: aurora borealis or northern lights in the northern hemisphere, aurora australis in the southern, or the southern lights in the southern hemisphere. Thanks to the Earth's magnetic field, the aurora is typically formed around the north and south poles, but geomagnetic storms can cause their visibility to be even greater. The aurora typically forms 80 to 500 kilometers above the Earth's surface. You can see it right here. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And you didn't have to get all cold. Winter weather warnings say please don't travel in 4 states. Which ones are they? National Weather Service. Okay. Ice storm warnings in place for Oregon, eastern Oklahoma, western Arkansas, and southern Missouri. Travel is strongly discouraged. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. Prepare for possible power outages. Okay, what else do we have? Let me go back and see what you're doing. Maybe I'll open up the panel. I have to start a new Zoom. Hi, little lady. Hi, Shift Happens. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for the good vibes. We'll take them. Right back at you. Okay, now, I think I'm going to start a new Zoom. Just because I should probably, right? Because our Zoom's going to end. And I'm sorry to the people that are in the Zoom, but you're going to get kicked out. I'm just awfully sorry. And I don't know why our thing is not... Okay. All right. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to say, see you later. No, I can't get rid of it like that. That's not good. Oh boy. I'll be right back. I'm not leaving. I'm just starting a new Zoom is you. I can Zoom with you. We can Zoom together in spite of the weather. They all got kicked out just when I did that. I didn't mean to be mean or anything. It just happens. Why is it not... Okay, there it is. It was going on like a craziness thing. Participants. I'm connected. Copy invitation. Now I've got to go find Slack. They all got tossed out. And usually, if Binky's in there, she thinks that she's the only one that got tossed out. I don't know why. She always does. Nobody left you behind, Binky. We're all here. And Beth, Adventures with Beth. Where are you, girl? You've got a lot of messages. Okay, there's first.
You threw us out.
What?
First, you threw us out.
Yeah, I threw you all out. Were there a lot of people that got thrown out?
6.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Was Kevin in there?
Yes, he was.
Oh.
Sharon. Painted Black was in there. Margot.
Bucky. Evie. Evelyn.
I think she was.
Evelyn. Evelyn didn't go to her. Evelyn had her dentist appointment wrong.
I know. Oh.
She does that a lot, Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. So, hi, Christine. How are you? You're still at the hospital. You've been admitted. Oh, no. Kidney and gallbladder infection. I guess I'll be here for a few. They finally got me up in the room. I slept for a few hours. I'm glad you're in the hospital getting help. Yikes. Gallbladder infection.
That's bad.
You just got thrown out? I'm sorry,
Better.
Kevin. Feel better. Get better fast. Prayers, Christine. You're busy crocheting. You'll just stay there. Okay. See you later. You're not coming back, Binky? She's not coming back. Hi, Elizabeth.
Is Kevin coming back?
No, he hit the road, Jack.
Oh, Kevin.
I know. I'm not in the right line.
So what about that doctor that stayed there after the accident and called and
No,
said
he
it wasn't
didn't
him
call.
that did it?
He did not call. He did not call 911.
Oh, he didn't.
Did not.
But didn't he pretend it was someone else that did it?
Hmm?
Didn't he pretend it was someone else that did
He
it?
didn't say that he was the one that hit them.
Right.
Right, but he didn't call for help. And
my
then he went
gosh.
home and he didn't tell the police. And then when he was arrested, he said that, oh, he was going to go there the next day.
Oh my gosh. A doctor yet.
Yeah. Oh, there's.
I wonder if he was doing anything nefarious.
Hello, Painted Black. How are
Hello?
you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Peter Black.
Trying to find the real live if it gets over here. Gotta go over there.
Carolyn, you did not look happy at the end of the session.
At the end, what?
At the end of when you was talking about you kicked us all out. You had this look on your face. I was like,
Oh, because I know that you're all gonna be like,
thoroughly
oh, she kicked us
disgusted.
out.
no, I did. I knew you did.
And no, Evie always thinks she got.
Evidently.
Evie always thinks she got kicked out. She's the only one she thinks.
It's all of us, Abby. It's
She
all-
always thinks that, so it's not good. All right, and hi, Emmy. Linda always calls Emmy me, but it's not me.
Hi, me.
It's Emmy,
Emmy.
and it's not Emmy. It's M.E.
Hi, Emmy.
Yeah. Hi, Heart Made Wise.
Hi, Heart.
I don't see a heart made wise.
She's right there. Don't you see her? She just came in. She's on the bottom. Are you in live chat?
I think I am.
Heart Made Wise, have you seen Adventures with Beth? I don't know if she got out of the hospital.
I know she stays over at that lunar eclipse channel a lot.
Yeah.
It's like a psychic channel.
You like that channel?
You know,
Oh, there's
here
Bucky.
comes our princess.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
You
You
just
must
gather
wear
for
masks
man.
at all times due to high COVID and RSV cases. Really, Christine? Do you have your own room? Nobody's going to let Bucky in? Oh,
I did let her in.
okay. It didn't seem like they were going to let her in.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Bucky, our princess.
I figured I'd come in because I'm seeing double now from crocheting too long.
What are you crocheting?
Another blanket.
Oh,
2 weeks left.
Yeah.
it's
I'm gonna make like a whole matching outfit for the come home day.
Yeah. Put some peroxide in your ear, Evie. Lay on your side. You don't even take a cotton ball and just saturate it a little bit in peroxide. Then lay down on your side and squeeze it into your ear. And it'll bubble and stuff and feel a little funny. But if you have anything that's clogged in your ear, because I had water I couldn't get out of my ear, I did that and it was out. Try it. Thank you, Christine, for the super chat.
Can I give a suggestion?
Yeah.
Okay, I had an earache once, and I did that, and there was scarring.
Oh, stop.
And in my ear. There was
No.
scarring in my ear already.
Oh,
And
but
I
it's
put
not from the
a-
peroxide.
No, but putting the peroxide in aggravated it, and it hurts so badly. So put water in first to make sure that your ear is okay and it won't hurt from the burn or from the peroxide.
Mm.
I'm not sure about that.
Because it will hurt from water too.
Well, I
It
know.
will kill from peroxide.
No, but
My
my
knees
ear
are
hurt
like-
really, really bad, okay? It hurt like right over here, and it was like water, I couldn't get out of it. And I put the peroxide in, and the pain, everything went away, and so did the stupid water that was trapped in there.
Right.
Carolyn, you're very welcome. Thank you. Try the peroxide. Telling you. There goes the sound. End
Oh.
it now.
Yay!
Mine didn't do sound.
I know,
I'm-
because the
I'm
end it
annoyed.
now had me. I know, it was annoying, right? You don't feel like you got your money's worth, right?
Yeah, I wanted to hear the tune. And I didn't. I was like, did I have it on mute? Like, what? Why am I not hearing?
Why didn't I get the sound? Yeah.
Because I'm not worthy of the sound.
Kevin's used peroxide before. Why would you have scarring in your ear? From what?
My tubes that I used to have in my ears. I used to get tubes in and out of my ears my whole
When did
childhood.
you get tubes in your
Because I
ears?
have problems hearing. You know that.
No,
I
I
used
don't
to
remember kids our age having tubes in their ears.
Yes, I used to get drains, tubes in my ears all the time. I had
Yeah,
them like
my uncle
5
was
times.
like
I thought
I
tubes
had to
were
get-
like in the 80s or
Nope.
something.
I had to get put under every time I got them put in, and there's all this scarring from them. And I didn't know that, and I put the peroxide in, and it hurt more than I can even tell you. It was, and I couldn't get the peroxide out once I got it in.
Oh, the cat's back too? Was the cat back too? Did you see the cat? I missed the cat.
I didn't see a cat.
Well,
See, I can't.
and it said the cat is back to announce the super chat.
What?
Try it right now, Binky. See if it feels better. We'll wait. Better yet, come on the panel and do it so we can hear if you scream or anything.
You can hear the bubbling.
Yeah, the bubbling, it tickles. My kids love that. They're like freaking out. You're not worthy, you're not worthy. What is that from? I'm not worthy. The Sponge Worthy from Seinfeld? Is that what it's from? Oh, the cat's back? Okay. Is it the same cat or is it a different cat? Because I thought I picked a different cat. You saw the cat, Margot? And Elizabeth saw the cat. Good. Cat came back. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That was from something. I'm
Not worthy. The Sponge Worthy.
No,
That
but
was
it's not
Seinfeld.
the sponge worthy. It's something else.
Can you please do it on the panel? You don't have to do it. You don't have to show it, but we just want to hear your voice. You don't have to show yourself. But I'd like to hear your voice. I think it would be hysterical. Wouldn't she be? Evie laughs at everything. She'd be like,
Who do you ask?
I fell down the stairs today. I broke both of my legs. It was so funny. I don't know. You broke both your legs? Yeah.
Right?
She does.
I know, you know what it is? And
Yeah.
I'm a giggler anyway, and she always starts me off.
Yeah, but she
She'll
never,
giggle,
like,
and
even
I
when she's
giggle, and her
pissed,
giggle.
she doesn't
And she
sound
giggles.
pissed. She never sounds pissed. Like, she could
No,
be
I know.
pissed at anybody. She'd be like, yeah, he left the door open and I fell down the stairs. I broke all the china I was carrying, everything. It was heirlooms, and she never sounds angry. Like, you never see her go on like a cursing streak and be like, that stupid fool. What
Oh, I wanted to show her my gauchos.
Oh, do you really have them?
Yeah. Oh,
Come on, Bink, and you got gauchos. It's a nice cat? Good. Bink, come up, please.
Oh, she went to go put the peroxide in.
It's a glass half full person? Yeah.
I still don't see a heart made wise in here.
Really? You
I see
have
it.
to see her because she's a mod. They can't block.
Hi,
like,
Heart Maid.
Can Heart Made
She's about
Wise?
1, 2, 3. She's like four messages up from the bottom now.
You don't see her at 2:13,
Yeah, now she just talked again.
and now again at 2. Are you on live chat?
I thought so. I'm in Zoom.
How do you-
Oh, well,
How do
make
you
sure
see
you're
the
on the
time?
live chat there.
2:13. How do you see a timestamp for it?
Oh, you have to click on timestamps. Click the 3 dots and say you want timestamps.
Ah.
3 dots at once. I just wanted to know that I put that frankincense. Made a video and posted it for her.
What happened?
She'd want to know about some frankincense oil, and I had made her a little.
Oh, Heart Made Wise, frankincense oil.
Yeah. Just need to connect audio, background effects, and meeting settings. Touch up my appearance.
You have a picture.
Incoming video, show my time.
I don't know
my
how you guys get a big picture, and sometimes I get only a small picture. No, I.
You weren't up here when I a while ago had my Gracie ear glasses
If
on,
I do
Carol.
this, let me see. I think always my picture is smaller. Let me see. See? My picture is smaller. How do you get a big full-size picture?
That picture may be smaller megabytes that you.
No, I
saved
make
it.
a big one because and why can't we get the little talking head, like that our head like vibrates? You know what I mean when we're talking?
Like
Right?
a
Why
bobblehead?
can't we be a talking head? We're only a yellow box when we're talking, but I would like my whole head to vibrate. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. That way you know that, I don't know, it just seems more like the person is talking to you.
So there's some action going on. I know, I wish I looked camera ready every night so that I could come on every night with my face.
That's got to be in settings or something.
Bink said she's coming in, and she's not. Bink, come on. Specialists said that kidney infections can affect other vital organs as well. I never knew that. Thank God I came in. Severe pain all over my entire right side. Stabbing pains. Feel like knife stabbing. I'm glad you went in. That's what I said. Binky Gregory is trying to come in.
Yeah, they can cause infection in your blood, sepsis.
Hi,
because
Binky
you're not-
Gregory.
You're not excreting all the things that need to be excreted out of your body from urine.
Hi, Evelyn. Are you going to try Are you going to try the peroxide?
I am right now, yeah.
Okay, let's listen. Let's listen.
If you want to hear the bubbling, hold the microphone by your
Lay
ear.
on
You
your
never had
side.
tubes in your ears, right?
Oh, I
you never
will.
had tubes in your ears.
Have you ever done this?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But it's weird because,
Ooh, I could never do that.
Oh, it's so fun. I love it.
Chris
I have
Reed-
my blood vessels are really close to my eardrum. It like actually touches it, so that's why when I lay down to sleep, I hear the thumping. It's
Oh,
actually
I hate that.
the blood going through my blood vessels.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
That's awful.
annoying.
Yeah.
That's why I can't sleep on my I can't sleep on my right side because my
Yeah.
left ear it presses against it, like the eardrum falls against the blood vessel, and then I hear the thumping.
Mr. Murgatroyd, what have I done to you?
Annoying.
Okay, here goes.
Okay, here we go.
Scream. Ah!
Is it going to work? You guys can bet if it's going to work or not. Please. Uh-oh.
Oh, I
Is that
think
her?
it's,
Oh my goodness,
What?
it's weird.
It feels weird? Just keep,
Yeah,
don't turn, leave it in there for a little bit.
I am.
I love peroxide. When I was a kid and I'd scrape my knee or something, I'd come and I'd pour it out and it turns all white and fuzzy and
Yeah.
bubbly.
And you're like, it's killing all the germs, right?
Yeah.
It's eating all the germs.
I keep saying I gotta buy a bottle of peroxide, but I keep forgetting.
Oh, you've always got to have peroxide.
I know. I,
I must have like 12 bottles of peroxide in my house at any given time.
I have a lot of alcohol. Why I
I
don't
have
know.
alcohol too and peroxide all over.
Oh, and I have betadine. Betadine.
Betadine?
Betadine.
I don't like that. That stains.
I don't
know.
have either.
I think I have colorless one, but it's
I
very
probably
staining.
need it though, right?
What?
I don't have
You
alcohol
need
or
peroxide and alcohol. Yes, every medicine cabinet should have peroxide and alcohol.
I should get that as a staple.
Absolutely.
oh, yes. You should have it.
Don't buy it for $10 off Amazon.
No.
No,
Dollar Tree.
for $1 we have at CVS, by the store brand.
It used to be
doesn't
less than $1 before COVID.
matter.
It used to be
I know.
like 68 cents.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. COVID
Let's
drove
see
the
how much
price
it
up
is
to
on-
like $1 or something.
Let's just for fun see how much peroxide is on Amazon.
Don't buy it.
I'm not gonna buy it. I don't have any money.
Okay.
I don't know that they can mail peroxide anyway. Especially if it's going to be shipped by.
How's it feeling, Pinky?
Yeah, it's feeling like I need to turn my head.
Yeah,
So-
turn it over onto a paper towel. Like you should take a paper towel and then you turn your head right over,
Okay.
or a tissue.
It's going to get in my hair and I'm going to have a streak going down my hair.
Oh yeah, it's peroxide.
Oh, stop. You have to dye it anyway, don't you? Isn't it time?
Yes.
I'm gonna know because I have to do mine.
Peroxide is $20.
No, come on, Elle, that's ridiculous.
No, essential oxygen, all right, $12.22 for essential oxygen food grade hydrogen peroxide natural plant cleaner.
You're not going to drink it.
No, you want
$12.22.
the brown bottle.
Oh, $7.10.
That's
That's
still
too
a lot.
high.
It should
It's
be
$1.
It's $1.25 at Dollar Tree.
There you go.
$5.02 for a smaller bottle.
No.
Yeah.
Told you Amazon sucks.
Yeah,
Get off
Wow.
Amazon and do the Dollar Tree.
$6,
Yes.
$7, $9. Wow, you guys are right as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see how that works. But you know what it is? My whole head on the left side hurts. When I had a headband when I went to church tonight, and then when I took it off, oh my God, my head feels like it's so sore right up here
Why did you have a headband on?
because my hair goes frizzy when it's raining,
Oh,
like really.
maybe it was too
frizzy.
tight. Maybe it was too tight.
Yeah.
Was it
but it's
really
like-
tight?
No, it's not too tight.
Oh,
Does the whole
Um,
left side of your head hurt now?
Yeah, it
It's-
hurt before we put the peroxide in though.
that doesn't feel any better?
Oh yeah, it does.
It does.
Oh,
I can tell though when I just go to touch my ear, when I very barely touch it right there, it hurts. So
That's what
I
it-
think I got an ear infection.
I
Yes.
was just gonna say it sounds
Well,
like
the other thing you can do for an ear infection, but I doubt that you have it. And listen to me, my kids have only taken, my younger ones, only taken antibiotics, I think like twice in their life. But they didn't get ear infections, knock on wood, when they were kids. But anytime Ethan would say, my ear hurts, I'd say, okay. And he would ask me, and you take a little Melaleuca oil. You don't put the oil in the ear itself. Tea
Uh-huh.
tree oil. And you put it on a cotton ball. And you like push it in because it's the tea tree oil is so strong that it will just come
Oh,
out of the
yeah.
cotton ball. You stick the cotton ball in the ear a little bit, and you can put a little like that bandage tape over it so it holds it in. In the morning he woke up and he had no earache.
Are you kidding?
Not
I
kidding.
have
Go look it up.
antibiotics. I have antibiotics.
Tea tree
I
oil,
can
the
take
real
them.
good one, is like it's like a natural
yeah.
antibiotic. It's
Wow,
yeah.
that
It
is.
smells low. That's the thing.
it has a
I
strong
love
smell.
the
You're right, but it
smell.
works.
I
Yeah,
love the
well,
smell of tea tree oil.
Do you?
What?
I'm not real
Yeah,
What'd you say?
crazy. Those
You love the smell of it?
yeah, tea tree
Yeah,
oil.
yeah. Because I have a floor cleaner with the tea tree oil, and it's a lemon one, but it has tea tree oil. And when I used to put in the steamer, the kids would come in when they were real little and go, mmm.
Yeah. When I used to do
Look.
yoga, I used to put like essential oils on a little tissue and sniff it, like as I was doing poses, like because it would relax me. And I used to use lavender and tea tree oil.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
it was
never
cool.
thought of putting anything into my steamer.
tea tree oil is
I think
very
steamer. And the
Sorry, what's
Yeah,
that?
I know. I do put the like the.
medicinal. It'll clear up all kinds of things.
Yeah,
in
it made
water.
me feel good when I inhaled it.
Good idea.
I'm just not real crazy about the smell. It's a little too strong for me, but
If you have an earache and you don't have anything else,
well, you better believe I'm going to do it.
try it.
Oh yeah,
And there's even like another grade that's a little bit stronger that I use. But yeah, that helped him so much. He used to come to me on his own. Loves it. But if you had some of that, Pinky.
I'm lost in this world.
Why?
Set up a Zoom meeting somehow.
Oh, that's why you're lost, because of the Zoom meeting?
Not this one. I said it for myself somehow.
Oh,
That scared me.
that scared me.
Join the club.
Events. I don't have any events because I can't, as you know, a while ago.
I don't know.
I have to take a call from concierge.
Okay.
Cookies are coming.
Oh, cookies. I feel like
Aww.
I'm gonna have cookies too.
Are you?
I want a concierge.
Right out of the box.
You kind of sort of have one, Al.
What?
What?
Was I gonna do?
I said you kind of sort of have one, but you don't
I
have.
do. I share yours.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's awesome.
His contract every year.
See something.
I don't need a calendar.
You don't need a calendar?
Trying to find where it says that I have a meeting set up because I want to go. It says meetings.
What are you trying to do?
Honey, I don't even know.
You're just playing.
No, it's got me scheduled for a meeting, and then some timer I accidentally cut on, and I didn't mean to.
Are you gonna invite us to your meeting?
Oh yeah.
Of course. Who would I
All
talk
right
to?
then.
Marilyn, what were you saying about Gypsy Rose's teeth tonight?
What?
Her teeth?
It kind of went over my head because I was talking about like in prison getting your teeth.
Oh, I
fixed.
said I think she has. I don't think she has like really fancy implants or whatever they gave her. They look like they're metal.
Oh,
Odd.
I didn't know.
They look metal on the side. I don't know. Maybe they're not.
Oh,
Maybe they look
okay.
metal. Kind of look metal to me.
Maybe she has a grill.
Oh, look.
Those could be her nerves.
What about her nerves?
That could be her nerve, her roots, whatever you call them. I
Yeah.
knew somebody that had, they had terrible teeth, and they had their roots or their nerves were showing.
Ew, my gosh, they
Oh.
would be in so much pain.
It looked
Oh,
like a grill.
yeah.
If your
Oh.
nerves were exposed, come on.
No,
I know you
that
can't
would
even
be-
breathe when you.
Oh
have
my
that.
gosh, you'd be through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be horrific to live like that.
No, I
She
don't
doesn't
think.
act like she's
They
got
look
rules
metal.
right
Does
now.
anybody else think they look metal on the sides?
Well, it could be a.
They remind me of little metal implants.
They look like silver caps.
They look
might have-
silver, like metal. I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
like sort of a list.
Caps, or she might
No,
have.
she speaks in a little baby voice.
Like,
I love hearing you do her.
Yes.
You know, I saw a picture she's got on shorts. It was not a skirt. She had on shorts.
No.
Yes,
Oh.
Oh my
A
gosh.
You can see her when her ankle was up.
They're not shorts. They were
Those were
control
leather-
top pantyhose with a short skirt hiked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was no. It's just big. They were like, what you call them? Not culottes, but it was a skirt, but they were
Okay,
short.
hold on a moment.
Squirt.
You're wrong,
Squirt.
and I'm going to prove it.
I looked it up. Her standing up on one of the different.
I
top
know, but it's not. I'll
They
show
said
you.
on the
I'll show
control
you.
top.
We stopped it. You were there with us.
shirts. I know.
The control panty of
It's
the.
control top pantyhose and a short skirt that was hiked up over her butt.
Doesn't she
Yeah,
know that
yeah.
they have
And she was
control
sitting with just the
tops
control top pantyhose on the pillow.
Doesn't
Yeah.
she know that they have control tops that don't show the control top anymore?
Sheer to the waist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been even
That-
more.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't. And that I didn't realize.
She don't need that. She don't need no control tops. That'll give her gas.
That what she said.
It'll give her
no, I
gas.
don't know. She didn't know.
Oh.
Where are you, Gypsy Rose?
Brother.
With your
Yeah, try to
control
get a
top
look at her teeth,
pantyhose.
Karen.
They're a control top pantyhose and a skirt. I mailed it to myself. I know I did.
Because when she's sitting there later, when her legs weren't crossed, she had her ankle on her knee.
And her skirt is hiked up
Oh,
all the way. And it's not a skirt. You can see it's two different
No,
things.
Not a sport.
Not at all. If it was a skirt, it wouldn't hike up.
No, it
Okay.
doesn't. In fact, I have skirts, and they have shorts underneath the skirt, which is a sport.
Yeah, a skirt with a short.
Yeah.
Built in. Yeah.
The shorts would have stayed down.
Yeah, they might. They don't.
My husband bought me a skirt for bowling. I go, what? It feels really neat, but I would never wear it. I never did wear it.
At least
Anybody-
he didn't buy you gauchos.
Skirt. I think they're.
Oh, does he know the gaucho story?
No, maybe. He might.
He wouldn't know that gauchos is a no-go.
No, he was, that was a long time ago.
No, you didn't share that with him.
But shoot, I've been married to him for 18 years, so he should know that story.
Yeah. Oh, here we are. Okay. I had to wait for her to come up on the screen. Hold on, guys. I'm getting it.
He may know the story, but just not realize, about the gauchos.
Right.
Remember the fashion, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He has two sisters, though. He might know.
Carolyn, I can get you those. So I can win you that on eBay. Do you want to borrow? You want that skirt?
Mm-mm.
A sport?
She's wearing a, you'll see, it's not a skirt. She's wearing control top pantyhose and a,
This is. I know. I
It's
see.
a skirt.
hold on, it's coming.
I'll
We can
show you
have
why I
that
think
gaucho
it is.
day.
I'll show you why I was saying it was. a
I'll show
skirt.
you. I'm bringing it up on the screen.
We could all wear
Here we go.
gauchos one night.
You're going to have to look on YouTube and you're going to see
You
that
don't want the
it
kids
is,
in.
it is not shorts. It is not
Somebody
shorts.
chat constantly
Okay.
disappears.
This is her skirt hiked up. Okay. This is her skirt. These are her controlled top pantyhose.
Wait, it's not on. Let's see. What?
That is not shorts. That is her skirt hiked up to here. This is her butt on the pillow.
Oh, I thought so too, but I mean,
Yeah,
that's
see, but all
not
that other
skirt.
brown is
That is not a skirt. These are controlled top pantyhose.
Right.
can I send it to you in Zoom? This
No,
picture
you
of
can
this
look
skirt?
right now. Look.
No, but I want you to see why I think they're shorts.
Okay. You can
Or
send
either
it.
her thighs are sticking together. That could be it. Okay.
You could send it to me in Slack and yeah,
Okay.
private
That's
messages.
really short.
Okay.
That is like the shortest skirt I've ever seen.
When she's sitting later on in the show, it's where she can really tell it's not short.
And the people in the chat, you can
I
put
believe
in
you.
skirt or skort.
I believe you, but either her thighs are sticking together on this. Why is it not? Let me send it to Slack.
L says skirt.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't have a chat. I don't understand where it disappeared.
If she had skirts on, she would have the biggest
Copy.
wedgie on the planet.
Yeah, she would have a huge wedgie. Her skirt is all the way up her back.
Where's Zoom?
Bucky
Oh, you have to
says
look in
skirt.
YouTube, Pete. It's definitely a skirt.
Oh, Slack is what I was going.
I want to type it that it's half a
Oh,
skirt.
and Lil Lighty said they are
Lady.
indeed control top pantyhose.
Little lady.
Chris Reese says a skirt. Margot says a skirt. Emmy says a skirt.
I'm going to say they're not gauchos.
Elizabeth says skirt, and those are pantyhose. Yes.
Yeah, those are definitely pantyhose.
Margot says something very dirty. I can't read it.
Didn't.
What is
Half a
that?
skirt, I tried to say. Of course I didn't spell
But I'm
skirt.
not-
I put a D.
Wow,
Are you
I'm
using
not
any
gonna read
Canadian
that.
words?
Margot's trying to get me in trouble saying those dirty stuff.
Half a dirty skirt, that could be.
I said, yeah, Margot, are you using one of your Canadian words?
Yes, I have one.
I'm fluent in Canadian. What did you say?
Okay, I sent it, Carolyn, so you can
Okay.
see why I was saying that. I'm
All right.
like her thighs could be rubbing together.
Okay, her thighs could be rubbing together. All right. Let's see.
Oh, brother.
Am I gonna want to see this? I don't
I
know.
mean, What do you mean that?
She said that she's going to send me something that maybe her thighs are rubbing together, which I don't know that I want to see, but
Yes, you do.
I think you sent it to me because I'm in the direct messages and there's nothing.
There we
Oh,
go.
here, finally. Okay.
You
But
see
if she
how?
has stockings on,
Hold on.
Now you
It
see
hasn't.
that?
touch it, but they
Now enlarge it.
it wouldn't stick.
I'm going to enlarge it. How come you got me in the picture?
Well, because I'm not professional.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have to
You know
show
what
the
I'm going to
bottom.
say? Okay.
Those are fat thighs.
Well, no. But, okay, even if that was the case and those were a wide-legged short, they are
Yeah.
still hiked up. Okay, I'm going to show you what. Okay,
Oh, I
Yeah,
want
they're like so high that
I'll show you something. Still, this is her butt, okay? And this is this is her butt on that pillow that needs to be burned.
Well, I
Okay.
know.
All right, so I'm just saying that it needs to be burned, but I'm going to show you, and she must have the biggest wedgie if this is the case. I don't even want to even understand how painful this is, but it is still control top pantyhose because, let me put this over there, and I'm going to enlarge this.
well, that's just it. Where the
That's
where the
gonna
control
crop you
top
out, so
panty
you could have put them side by
short
side.
thing.
I saw
That's
her
the-
jacked
what
up
should
on
go
that
down.
one hip. I
Now,
knew.
even if this, and this stupid thing doesn't want to listen, okay.
I'm not a stupid thing. I try to listen.
Not you, not you. Now, even if this is some type of short, see how wide it is? That is still hiked up, and her control top pantyhose are showing. Now, if this is indeed shorts, this, wow, I don't even want to know how high this is riding up into this area, okay? Let's not even talk about that, all right? That is just, I can't even imagine the pain there.
Wedgie town.
That's a goblin.
Okay, but nonetheless, when we go back to the other picture, which, where did you go, other picture?
Oh,
Hold
wait
on.
a minute. Zoom in.
I did. Just wait. It probably hasn't caught up.
Yeah, look at it, Bucky. That's great.
Let me go to
Because
the
I know
other.
I agreed it was the skirt, but I just saw that picture of her after this.
Yeah,
year.
I agree where you might think that's shorts, but if that is shorts,
She needs to powder her thighs.
She's got the
because
wedgie
it's
from
not.
Oh, you know what? If it is shorts, it's probably just because look how wide the leg
yeah,
is.
that definitely still is control top pantyhose and her butt right on that
Yeah.
pillow.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. On that thing, it's controlled.
But
panty.
I don't even want to know how she had to get up and pull that out when she got up, because
It was like a super wedgie, like in the shape.
that
of
was like
penny.
a super duper
Yeah.
supersonic wedgie. How do you even get something
My
like
whole
that
butt
just
is sticking
sitting
Oh my
down?
God.
That is like incredible. I'm trying to find my other.
Oh, good, kill me.
That is wedgie
Check
of
out her teeth
wedgies.
now. Let's rip her apart. Let's check out her teeth now.
No, we're just talking about.
Michelle's. Hey,
I'm only
she's
kidding.
commentary because she thinks she's a big
Just kidding.
celebrity.
Yeah, we're
I'm
not
just
ripping
kidding.
anybody apart.
No, I'm just kidding, Carolyn.
Okay,
we were
you have
talking
to go to
about
other
teeth.
channels for that. Okay, so if this is a pair of shorts, this wide leg of the short is still hiked up over her butt. Her butt is on there, control top pantyhose, and if this is that far up here,
Here you go.
this is just, I don't know.
How come
Yeah, I think
can't
that's
see
what it is, though.
Oh, there it is.
It
Yeah.
is real. Those are definitely her pantyhose showing.
Yeah, and, no.
So I'm curious about the dental care in prison.
And it sort of just pushed all the way up her
Well,
back.
she doesn't have her mouth open that I can zoom in on her teeth. You'll have to watch some interviews. It looks like she's getting new teeth, I hear, so I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
I think that's
then
the
she didn't
sport.
get dental care in prison.
It
It has the panties that goes with it.
No, those are the controlled top pantyhose
Oh,
Under
Remember when
there.
we watched
And it
I
still is
kept
hiked
saying,
up
I hope she
over her
didn't
butt. Her
put-
butt is on that pillow,
I see it.
and that would have to be burned along with
What
that
about
couch. That
next
couch would be
to her?
burned. I would never sit on that couch.
I can't even watch his channel anymore.
Yeah, I would be. That would be like, all right, they're out. Take this right out to the parking lot and set it on fire.
What's that thing
Put it
about
on
beside
Marketplace for
her?
free.
Yuck.
See, that's
Yuck.
why- That's why
Hi,
it's hard to buy
Peridot.
new stuff.
What is that
Hi,
thing next to
Peridot.
her
Sorry.
butt?
Okay, the fire
We'll
couch.
see.
She says
Carol,
the
we'll
D
see
is
that.
fire. Then he should say the couch is fire.
Carolyn will see it
What
on
is that
Marketplace
skinny
tomorrow.
mark,
But
though?
I'm looking for a couch.
The couch is fire.
Yeah,
I'd
Elle, you
buy
want
it 'cause
that
it's
couch?
white.
You want that one?
That couch needs fire.
Because it's white.
You can have that couch for free. Would you take it?
Caca.
What is that skid mark next to her butt?
Please, girl, no.
I don't know when she got up, what would even be on there, because remember,
Well, look,
she's
it looks like a,
some newlywed, like, let's not even go there.
Oh, gross.
I'm sorry, it's gross, okay? If somebody came to my house and did that, I literally would take the couch outside and burn it up. It's disgusting.
I'll take any furniture that either one
Get
of
up
them
here. Sit on
has.
this plastic bag. Thank you.
What are you wearing?
Burn the blanket.
Like, come on. The freak.
No, it's just way too high.
I don't even understand. I just would love so badly to see her get up from that.
And
Oh,
see
cute.
the
Who is the cat? Whose
duck
cat
to
is
her.
that?
Well, we already know her mama
Hi,
didn't raise
Peridot.
her. We're talking about what I
She did it on
say
purpose.
that.
Look how much attention she's getting from it. She did it on purpose. It was a
No,
publicity
how could you do
move.
that on purpose?
Like all those
Oh, no, it's a
wardrobe
dog.
It's not a good
malfunctions.
attention to be called out for control top
Yeah, but-
pantyhose.
She killed her mother. She's not getting any good attention, really. I mean, it's all negative because everything about
No,
her.
she's got a lot of people that are in her corner. A lot of people are turning from her, but a lot of people still are in her corner.
Yeah, but a lot
Why
of people
does it
love to
say
hate
Golden
her.
Rice just subscribed. What does that mean?
They love to
Golden
hate her.
Rice.
What happened?
On Sharon's picture, it says Golden Rice just subscribed.
Golden. Oh, we got a new subscriber to the channel. Yay, Golden Rice.
Yay, Golden Rice.
Welcome.
Why is it up
Oh, it's a
on?
doggy now.
I don't know.
It's a dog, yeah.
Well, that's
on
the
base.
subscribed dog.
Oh, okay.
I think he'll go away soon.
Kevin's got sports that jingle, jangle, jingle.
I know.
As he
I'll bet
goes
he does.
right merrily along. They say, oh, ain't pleasures.
I wonder if the people at the shows are dressing her, or she has a stylist.
They might be giving her clothing allowance.
I know, but
Maybe.
couldn't they have given her a regular skirt instead of saying, "Here, put on these leather the hot pants"? I mean, come on.
Okay, just hear me out. Like I'm
Also, they
saying,
are.
the
Well,
celebrities all
maybe she
have
needs
their
hot
wardrobe
pants 'cause
malfunctions. The celebrities all have their wardrobe malfunctions, and it gets talked about for weeks and weeks and weeks.
she's not a celebrity, Al.
That's
But
right.
she's
Carolyn,
she-
you would
Oh,
burn down the
my God.
couches before they leave the house or wait until after they left. I would be like, get the couches, get gloves, take it out
Jimmy
to the
gloves.
driveway,
Jimmy,
light it
Jimmy,
on
come pick up
fire.
this couch.
Light it on fire,
That's a
Drag
great
it out.
question.
then go shower. That's the kind of stuff that you almost feel you need a shower just watching it.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy will ask me a lot of times, like, do you feel like you need a shower just because you watched that?
Yeah,
Even though wasn't even there, I have to go.
you can read. You can even read something someone wrote and need to take a shower.
Hmm.
Oh, heavens, yes.
That's gross. I don't
Elizabeth
know.
says her top was pretty. Her top was pretty.
Yeah, the top was
I'll give her
fine.
that. It looked kind of cashmere. It was pretty. It had the, I don't know if that was a necklace or it was built right in the neckline. It looked like it was built right in the neckline. Probably dry clean only, definitely for sure.
Yeah, she has
But,
nice hair.
that was a nice top. Yeah, we'll see. Elizabeth is looking at the glass half full. That was a nice top. The
And she has
bottom,
nice hair.
even though the couch had to be burned, it was a nice top.
She has nice hair. Her hair's pretty.
Okay, hair's pretty.
Yeah,
She
not all
think-
bad.
and she thinks she's pretty.
She has to have some ego for being
She
able to
said,
murder.
bring the big fella out, or whatever she called him.
Really?
Yeah, let's bring him
What?
out.
Wait, what did she say?
She called him big fella?
Big babies. I don't know if she called him something. Let's bring him out. Because they go, well, we're going to bring him
I don't
out.
know. I've watched so many things with her lately. I don't. I really have a very, very bad impression of her.
I do too.
I'm sorry.
So do I.
Yeah, all the
So
gypsy
do I.
lovers. I'm very,
I know.
very sorry. I don't have a good impression of Gypsy. I think she's a
I'm not-
manipulative bee.
Yeah.
But yes, she was abused. Yes, I don't think any of that should have happened to her. Yes, it
No.
was wrong. But
Yeah.
she's a manipulative bee. Sorry.
But she was taught it her whole life, that's why.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think she
just still
even knows
don't
the other way.
The
I just
stuff
saw
that
that
she
my
did, the
brother
way she
Ray-
acted, both before and after and during her time in prison, I'm sorry. You can, yeah, that's okay.
She's not contrite.
Well, no. She's why I wasn't charged with murder is what she said.
She goes,
Well, no.
I got
True.
this, guys. I got this. They called me a murderer. I got this. Hard pass
thought-
with that girl. Yeah,
Manipulated a boy that has.
Asperger's.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
And
got
that-
a boy with mental illness.
Right, and he
Gave
didn't
him a
want to
knife.
kill her, and then she kept saying,
Right.
no, she has to be killed.
Yeah.
Gave him a knife.
Yeah, and
And
then
put
she
it
made
in
all
his
these different
hand.
characters and got the knife and then told him how to use it and all this stuff.
And sat in the next room.
And then even when he got there, he said, let's just go, let's just run away. No.
Gotta get rid of her.
You gotta get her.
Go.
Yeah.
She said that next to him.
Gypsy Rose calling.
Come on.
Is this Kevin?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Hi,
I was afraid to
Gypsy.
let him
Jingle,
in.
jangle.
Hello, Gypsy. How are you?
Uh-oh. She's pissed.
Mm-hmm. Apparently.
Gypsy was.
She'll
Yeah.
be back.
He'll be back.
We'll probably get a stern talk too.
Come on, Kevin, come back. Please.
Please.
How did she start talking about all that bunk bed?
Do what? Do you think their marriage is going to last?
No.
No way.
Do you think she'll have a kid before it's over?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Very
She
good.
wants to go do the circle. I don't know so much she wants to
Yeah.
be saddled down with a kid.
Me neither.
I don't think she needs to have a child at all.
But
Yeah,
you
I
have to
think it's
figure,
a-
wait a minute, she got out of jail, prison, December 28th.
Right?
Okay,
Figure it out.
so if she was ovulating, let's just say the earliest, let's say she was ovulating that night,
Oh, gross.
right about, she any day now, she could be she might already know if that happened then. It's the
Every
23rd. It's almost a
If
month.
they can find it.
Not enough. Not enough time. Give her
Well-
6 weeks.
What
I
about
just
when
hope
she
the
was in
husband
the
doesn't go
bathroom with
after
them?
Well, she
I hope
might
the
do a
husband-
whole Instagram thing. Am I pregnant? Am I not?
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that the husband doesn't go after her money when they get divorced, or he's going to be in trouble.
Why?
I don't see how they had sex in the bathroom with their
Well,
Cinderella dress on.
I don't-
Yeah, I know, right?
What if they do duct tape his belly up to his boobs and so that they can find it?
Yeah, that's not it. That's not it.
We want to go there.
Oh my goodness.
I do. I like to go there.
Oh,
I
all right.
like to have that too. These are unsolved mysteries for me. It'll keep me awake.
Mystery. This is true.
How did the two of you mate?
Well, we used to wonder that about my husband's uncle. And his mom. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
think we
Kevin says she will end up with
She'll
a
never
reality show. That's what I think.
Yeah, she probably wants a reality show, but I think people are going to be tired of her very quickly.
I think so too. Flash in the pan. I hope she saves some money.
She gets a reality show. That's such a bad statement of society today.
It's horrible because there will be copycats
Yeah,
that think, oh, wow, all I have to do is what Gypsy did. And I can be out in 8 years. And then I'll have this big social media following. I'll have $10 million. I'll have a guy that has a D-Fire. And they'll be
The
all
hitman.
into me.
Good luck.
He picks me up in a Cadillac. He's a hitman.
He's a hitman.
Yeah, he's a hitman.
The guy that did the hit is still locked up, so you'd have to start all over and find a new one.
What is her Ryan?
Man.
What?
Ryan, isn't that her husband?
Ryan. Yeah, Ryan Anderson. What
Talk
do you mean?
about guys sticking
Hi,
in
Mr. Anderson.
What does he do, Carolyn?
We've got your
What-
gypsy over here.
the
She's a
rest
teacher, a special education teacher.
Oh, then they should get along well.
Thought did cross my mind.
How are you going to kill your mother, then end up with money? Yeah.
I know, there's something wrong with this picture.
I don't know why
Maybe
she has
also.
such a cult. But I don't know how she has such a cult following. But I guess that's because maybe all the other murderers stay behind bars.
That could be. See, that she was in the right state.
She
was
got
started
out.
to there.
So is there anybody else that there's really?
Wasn't even charged as an accessory, was she? What was she called?
She's well, no, she was. She was charged with murder, but she says because Missouri doesn't have accessory.
That's what it is. Okay.
She acts like
Yeah,
she
if
just
she would have been in California, she would have still been in jail.
Well, yes. Almost every other state. Really.
I wish she'd been in Texas.
And how is the girl that's her cellmate or something? She did the same thing, and she's in there for life or something. I don't know. And she didn't even do it. It was bad. She called 911, and she did like all this other stuff. So she got some special treatments. She has
Yeah, I
20
wonder
million
why.
followers on social media. Last time Kevin looked.
20 million followers.
Maybe the bailiffs got special favors.
Maybe.
And the jailer.
That is just
That
so
doesn't make-
inspiring for other people to
I'm
do
surprised
what
she
she did.
didn't end up pregnant in jail, prison.
Right. And technically, they're
Yes.
not allowed to fraternize, but that doesn't mean that they don't.
Oh
Right.
no! Look at the Danamora that she had the guys in the Taylor
Susan
room,
Smith.
and she was calling them into the other room, and they were. Oh wow!
Susan Smith did the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Carol, is this really worth $20 million?
What?
She's really worth $20 million?
She has 20 million followers, but she's worth
Oh.
10 million. 10 million.
Worth $1.25
That's very scary because that's such a precedent to set for people that are crazy already and that
That's
are
right.
thinking about doing this.
Yeah, I can go to
But
jail. I've never earned that much on my.
Right.
Cinderella address. And
I'll get
call
out.
Somebody.
I'll
I-
get a following.
A second time for anybody.
I'll do this talk show circuit.
Yeah. All that money, that's why she's in it. I think she realized.
Gypsy.
That's terrifying.
I apologize.
She scares me. I wouldn't want to be alone with her.
No,
Oh.
there's other people I wouldn't want to be alone with either. She,
Yeah, but I think she would put something in my food and stuff. I just don't like it.
Right.
She'd be on the top of my list of people I wouldn't want to be alone with.
Yeah.
With him or her.
No. Him, I don't know about him. I think he's going to be used in the end.
Yeah.
He's going to do his whole tell-all. So if the inevitable happens and they split up, he's going to do a huge tell-all of my life with Gypsy.
He'll
Yeah.
get some.
And he'll be like, everybody told me so, but I thought she loved me. I found out she was a manipulative bee, and she was carrying on with other men.
Hmm?
Well, I'm just saying, it could be, allegedly, that could happen. Maybe, allegedly,
Never.
could happen.
He might
Like
have
anybody.
some gauchos.
Gauchos, yeah. Maybe he would have the gauchos.
That's what I said.
Yeah. You could send him a
I'll
pair
recline into the
of
window.
custom-made gauchos,
Wouldn't that
Listening.
be the outros?
just in case he has to jump through.
Oh, George Sharon.
Bar. I'll go to the corner for a little while. I'll take myself there, don't worry.
Yeah, take yourself out.
Gauchos. Maybe. Let me see what our little group is saying about her.
Better.
She's losing interest.
Better than my brother wearing culottes.
Cool. Now what are culottes again? Aren't they gauchos?
Right below the knee.
No, it's like a jumpsuit.
Oh, stop it!
Short.
Men don't wear those.
My brother did.
Her brother did.
Those are just things
I'll
that go
find
over.
the picture. I'll find the picture and I'll show you guys.
Effie, are they right
That's so
below the
funny.
knee?
Huh?
Are they right below the knee?
No, they're just like a pull-up jumpsuit, but they're shorts. It's like a
That's
sport
what?
kind of
Skort.
without the flap. It's just you step into it like a jumper and you zip it up or button it up, and then oh my goodness,
Ignore.
Really?
Want one?
culottes. I don't think I ever had a pair of culottes, and my
I
brother
don't
did.
think I did either.
Oh, yeah.
And now they say Gypsy's exaggerating because somebody has her medical records and she didn't have 36 surgeries. She had 6 tubes and eyes. I don't know. She had Botox to her salivary glands. They were not removed. She's exaggerating a lot of things.
Wow.
So the salivary glands.
Someone
shit.
said, could she be counting minor things like getting her feeding tube replaced as surgery? She probably believes she truly did suffer pretty bad. Somebody said,
Please.
But she said she knew all along she could walk, so she
Right.
knew something.
Oh,
was
yeah.
up.
Right. She's trying to get out of murder.
Well, she did. She can't be tried
did.
again.
Right.
Good try, she did. Yeah.
Sit there and say, I'm glad the old bee is gone. There's not a darn
Right.
thing. Yeah.
And these doctors treating her, they're not going to treat her for nothing. Most of them are going to check something. I mean, maybe some of them did. But
Maybe
every
her mom
single-
had the gift of gab, and they
Well,
just shut her up and
something.
said, okay.
But you would think that they'd have some kind of,
Right.
you know, Hippocratic the first thing, first do no harm. That's the first thing.
Right.
So, especially for surgeries and stuff, to take the mother's word.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
buying
well,
it.
she said all her files and records got washed away, and
Katrina.
Katrina, yeah, so they
Yeah.
fell for that.
Yeah.
I mean, feeding tubes get infected and are replaced all the time.
Yeah, her mother was still alive during Katrina.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's how she talked him into the surgeries, though, because she said all my records got washed away, but I'm telling you, she really does have cancer, or whatever she
You
said.
could take a blood test and realize you don't have cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
it's a
insane.
miracle.
Trade-offs?
Yeah, it's a miracle.
It's
Right.
without
I think she is exaggerating.
She's planned it
I
out
bet
better
she
than we
is.
thought.
And some people think she's going to end up back in jail.
Well, how?
That's thoughts in my mind. Killing her
Okay, what's his
husband,
name?
he wants their money.
Look at Robert Chambers. He raped and murdered Jennifer. What was her name? Carolyn? Jennifer
11.
Levin. Sorry. And he did a short time in jail for that, but he ended up back in jail his whole life, over and
Well,
over
so did
again.
OJ over something
Yep.
stupid. Yeah.
Same thing. Committed the murder, or allegedly, and didn't get in jail for that, but then the rest of his life he spent in and out of jail. So yeah, you might be right, Carolyn.
And new teeth. Someone said new teeth could be in Gypsy's future.
Yeah,
Let's
who's
see.
paying
Oh,
for 'em?
Gypsy Lamar Odom offers a dental makeover. Who is he? Who's Lamar Odom?
That's
One of the
Chloe's husband.
Kardashians.
Chloe.
Oh, that's a Kardashian? See, that's how much I follow them.
One
That's
of
how
their
much I
She's
follow
not married
them.
to him anymore.
Well,
He's
I
the one that
remember of him
OD'd.
because he got sick or almost died.
I thought he was a,
Lamar?
Yeah, but he's still a lollipop. I'm sorry because
He's
she
reached
takes
out to Gypsy on social media and he's offered her a full dental makeover from his new company, Occidental.
Oxy.
Yeah.
Nothing like publicity.
Okay.
Dental.
Well,
Okay.
He is fascinated with Gypsy's story and he felt compelled to help after learning her dental struggle was part of her journey. She responded she's thankful for the gesture and is communicating with Lamar via social media where they follow each other. The procedure would normally cost $30K, but Lamar told her, this one's on the house, baby. We're told she's receptive to the idea, but it's still unclear if she'll accept it. What is she waiting
Oh,
for?
please.
Lamar regularly helped out reality stars with his rehab wellness facility, so it shouldn't come as a surprise.
She'll be the spokesperson for that and the guinea pig, and then her whole makeover will be there for everybody to see that she went through this program and look how she became. That's
She
gonna be
just
her
has
deal.
16 teeth left, and she currently has false teeth and stainless crowns. I told you they're metal.
Are-
Well, that's sad. That's sad.
Well, there's that. Reminds me of Jaws from James Bond. Remember that guy? It was Lurch-like or something. His teeth were all stainless steel.
Yeah, see, the jail, if she had her teeth done when she was in jail, that's why she has the aluminum or chrome or whatever their
Aluminum
teeth are
in
called.
it?
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Why do you think she has such
Aluminum
bad teeth?
in.
What,
What?
El?
Aluminium.
Oh, nutrition.
Aluminum.
With the feeding tubes and stuff. She had no nutrition.
What is the way Deborah said they say that in Australia?
Aluminium.
Aluminium?
Yeah, aluminium.
Oh, look, it's the alumni.
Do you have aluminium siding? Oh, that's beautiful aluminium siding.
What about the alumni?
Aluminium siding.
Aluminum. Wait,
Aluminum minimum. No.
potatoes.
Aluminium. Aluminium.
Say it, Margot.
What?
Potatoes.
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 Golden Rice just subscribed to our channel.
Oh, Margot, I had chips and gravy today.
Potatoes.
You had potatoes there?
Have
I chips
potatoes.
and-
Storms.
Chips and gravy. Did you have cheese on them and have
I
poutine?
did not. I didn't want, I just said chips and gravy. I don't think they have,
Potatoes.
I'll make your potatoes heavy on the vacation.
Potatoes.
Okay.
yeah, they-
Potato salad.
Potatoes.
yeah.
You say potato. She says
I say
potatoes.
potato. I say potato, you say potato.
Just say tater.
Potatoes.
Uh-huh.
Just taters.
Taters?
Yep.
Maybe I'll start calling them
Snoop
taters.
Dogg turned down a $100 million OnlyFans deal. You know why? His wife laid down the freaking law.
What?
That's what it says. It says Snoop Dogg turned down a $100 million OnlyFans deal because his wife laid down the law.
Oh,
Go girl. He's
Yes.
too old to be having an only.
Scooter has one. You're never too old.
Are you joking?
Yeah, you're never too old. Kevin has one.
No.
Yes, he has
yeah.
golden bathtub night.
Oh,
What do you? I mean, do you? What about? Wait. That's so like that's very ageist. And how could you say that?
What's Golden Bathtub Night?
I can't talk
Never.
about it here. We're a family show.
Yeah.
I can't talk about it. There's bubbles and there's no bubbles, but we'll talk about that later. No, seriously.
Yeah.
But wait, listen, Paint It Black. Don't you think like if people were into that, you think just because they got older they're not into it anymore? Scooter still has a lot of years left in a career, and so does Kevin.
Oh, they're-
I just don't see either one of them being wanting to be nude. I mean, unless
Well,
they
it does, now we didn't say
Oh,
that. We didn't
please,
say that there. No, you don't have to be
can they
nude.
sell their feet pictures?
You don't have to be nude in OnlyFans.
Oh.
Okay.
Remember I
don't
told you some people just like you to talk, like, say things to
Pick
them,
that
like,
up.
clean it up, like that. You never know. You don't know.
Oh yeah, I can get a whip. I'm gonna get me a leather.
You
skirt,
could.
yeah.
You could wear like a vegan leather suit.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I get a whip. Say, oh, you want a spanking?
Okay. All right. Or you could just say, clean it
Created a
up.
monster now.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh
I'm not
boy.
even looking at chat. 'Cause I don't want to know what they thought of that.
But, you know, hey, if it pays the bills, right? I don't know, Michelle.
Ever get Lamar Odom to come fix my teeth?
Maybe, maybe. Yeah, you might get some new teeth out of it.
You're cuter. He might.
Yeah, you still got years left in you to do that if you want that career.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, okay, so Heart Made Wise is schooling me on Lamar. She says he is a former NBA player, MRB, and he's probably has the dental treatment company because he had bad teeth. Yes, I heard he didn't go to a dentist in 7 years and he had $80,000 of dental work done.
Yeah, Kim and them paid it.
Look at Kevin says, I got to pay the bills some way. Come on.
$80,000. What a ripoff.
It's not because,
She
like,
said, how can you kiss him? She goes, I can smell his mouth from here. How can you
Ew.
kiss him?
Who said that?
Kim, when she had Lamar's teeth fixed on the show. She said,
Oh.
Chloe, what is up with his breath? You
Oh
can't
my
smell.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
That's gag worthy, right?
I'm
there.
sorry. Oh, gosh.
And then the girls, some guy was a homeless
Wait a minute.
guy was out there by their shop that they have their clothing store, and he had a crush on Chloe. She gave him a wooden necklace or something like that, but they ended up taking him to their house and letting him shower in Bruce Jenner's bathroom and gave him Bruce Jenner's clothing to put on. They dolled him all up, and then they took him to the dentist and had his teeth fixed.
Okay.
Bruce goes,
I don't know how Bruce
"Why
Jenner
not?"
feels that they did that to his bathroom, but was he Bruce Jenner at the time, or was he with Caitlyn?
No, he was Bruce.
Oh, he's Bruce.
Yeah, they also put them chickens in his bathtub.
Why did they do that to his bathtub all the time?
They always did stuff to him like that. He was like, pick it up, the girls.
Clean it up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
OD'd Lamar Odom.
What?
That's what happened. He was married to the Kardashian and he OD'd in Nevada.
yeah, at
With
the
the-
sex.
Wait. The guy is alive. I just said it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did, but he did OD on drugs while he was
he
there.
didn't die, but he,
The
he
Wait,
almost
is he
died.
still married to a Kardashian?
no.
They're
Oh.
divorced.
Yeah, she stuck by his side. That's right when she had given him papers, or she was ready to give him papers, and then he OD'd,
Yeah.
and so she stayed at the hospital with him and stuff.
I never watched one episode of that show, don't get me wrong. I just watched the news.
Sure.
They're so trash.
Go ahead.
Kevin said he's got to pay the bills somehow.
Margo.
Oh,
He
Kevin.
did. I just reading comments.
He does. He has a golden bathtub night. You can't fault him for that. Like, we can't judge him. It's not our life.
Oh,
I always wanted a copper bathtub.
No, it's a gold bathtub night. The bathtub's not gold. The little icons the little emoji things they can buy for him to sponsor his.
Oh.
I don't want to say
They're
too
gold.
much. You have to don't go because he'll be embarrassed.
Wait.
What?
He has. Never mind.
Yeah, you don't want to go.
Oh, I want to. Yeah, I can't even ask.
Don't make that mistake.
No, I'm not going to. Zip, and threw the key away. Did you see me throw it?
Zip, zip.
Zip.
You'll never. Yeah, don't make the mistake.
you'll
Yeah.
never unsee it.
No. Even if you try to wash your eyes out, don't.
Yeah, bleach.
No, please.
Gotta bleach your eyeballs.
Don't go to Scooters either.
Talking
Never be the same.
Then they have Cameo too.
Lamar Odom.
That you can make a little video for someone.
This can't fix Gypsy's teeth.
Remember when Jackson, what's her name? Janet was on Good Times?
Dental.
And they
Yes.
used to have
Yes.
her. They used to have her like nowadays. If she ever, they had her going like,
Are
"Hey,
you sure?
big boy." She was like 10 years
But they
old.
called me and told me the date.
Really?
They didn't
Don't-
want
does
to
who
change it.
remembers that?
But I changed it.
And they
I
thought it
do.
was so cute, and they would have her say it to a bunch of people.
I didn't.
Uh-huh.
So now I
You never
can't
watched
get-
Good Times, though?
not be able to get nothing
I
done.
did, but I watched her on Different Strokes.
She wasn't on
That's what
Different
I
I know,
Strokes.
that's why I said.
Yeah, she was she was Willis's like
Oh,
girlfriend.
girlfriend. Yeah, but she was
Yeah.
older then. So
I
this is
only
when
watched
she
Good
was.
Times like once or twice.
Hey, big boy. Do you remember that, Evie?
What was that?
When Janet Jackson was on Good Times, and they used to have her doing this like sultry stuff, like "Hey, big boy."
No,
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that part.
Who remembers that? Please, in the chat, do you remember Janet
I remember
Jackson
she was on the
acting very
show.
age inappropriate at the time? She was probably 10 years old, and they had her doing this sultry stuff.
What about Dynamite?
But that's not like dynamite. That wasn't bad.
You
He's
know,
still alive, right?
yes, but he's doing that again. I saw him.
He does like a commercial for reverse mortgages. That's pretty bad. It's like, oh, have you done the circuit where you're doing the reverse mortgages yet? Yeah, not yet. No, I still have a few years before reverse mortgages. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's doing something.
What's
I
his
thought-
name? Natalie Wood's husband doing reverse
Away.
mortgages. He made that. He's too old for reverse mortgages, and they have
Tom Selleck. And I thought, wow,
Tom Selleck, the reverse mortgages. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really.
You do? You remember that, Kevin, right? She's like, hey, big boy.
There's all these people get
They
old,
thought
I
it was
feel so
funny. They're
old.
like, Penny, do that. And she was just going up to these men and doing that, like, hey, big boy. She used to do like, hey, big boy. She put her hand behind her
But that
head.
show
You don't
was a
remember
little-
that?
That show was a little advanced.
Good times.
Temporarily,
Yeah.
good times.
They said like bad words and stuff, if I remember right.
No, they can't.
I
It was
don't
TV. They
remember
didn't say
that.
bad words.
I watched it when I was a
With
kid.
innuendo and yeah.
I remember Florida would say, like, when I tell you to move, your feet better smoke. Yeah,
Oh.
about cleaning the house and stuff.
Maybe I have it confused with something else.
Yeah, I don't know. Florida.
Elizabeth, you're correct. But she's just now she has, but she's not only got Tristan and got 2 children by him. She's taking care of his brother that has does he have cerebral palsy? Do you know which one it is?
Whose heart made wives talking about now?
I don't know.
Let's see if I can figure it out. Where's it?
He went
She
to
said
that
he
bunny
had an
ranch.
overdose at the bunny ranch when Chloe and he were divorcing.
Oh,
Right.
So
he went to
I'm
the
sure
bunny
she
ranch.
read that. Yeah.
Oh, Yikes.
I've been to.
You've been to the bunny ranch?
Sure.
Okay.
I went to Sherry's. They're side by side, and I'll tell you what.
What is
When I
Sherry's?
Chicken. What do you think?
I
the
don't
chicken
know.
ranch.
What were you there?
Won the coveted brothel of the year award.
Ooh.
But
My mom
Mary's
and dad.
next door to the chicken ranch. It's in Pahrump.
Florida
Nevada.
was the maid on Maude?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No, not on Maud. Was it Maud?
No, Good Times. No, wasn't Good Times the spin-off of Archie
The Jeff-
Bunker? No, well,
Yes, it
Jefferson's
was
was
the
off
same-
Archie Bunker. I don't
It
know.
was the same maid.
Yeah,
it was
we
the same
don't
maid on
know.
board as Florida.
The Jefferson
No,
was
Florida
spin-off
wasn't a
from
maid.
Bunker.
I loved Edith and Archie.
Not on Good
It's-
Times she was
it's,
a maid, but on board
Florida
she
was
a
not
maid.
a maid.
On the Archie Bunker show, the Jeffersons was a spin-off of that.
Yeah,
Not the-
yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
Moving on up.
To the east side.
Deluxe apartment.
In the sky.
She had the maid. Marla.
Wheezy,
no.
but they had Wheezy.
Easy.
No,
That
no,
was
Wheezy was
that
the wife.
Mrs.
Hold on, wait.
Jefferson, yeah.
Wheezy was the wife. What was the
They
maid's
had
name?
that
Wait, don't
funny
say.
maid.
What was
She
it? It was,
real full
I
head.
know who she was. She was always there, and then they always treated her
She
like,
was terrible.
Okay, her name is Esther Roll, and she is best known for her television role as Florida Evans, the
yeah.
character she played on two 70s sitcoms. The character was introduced as Maud, Finley's housekeeper on Maud,
Yep.
and was spun off in the show's second season into Good Times, a show about Florida's family.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
And
What
then
about
I
Green
I
Acres?
watched Maud. I
Mr.
watched Maud.
Jefferson made it big, and they moved on up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched Maud.
But what
Oh,
was their
wow.
what was their maid's name?
Oh, she was crazy. She
Oh my
didn't do any work. She was
Yeah, I
funny.
know. He used to always be yelling at her.
Yeah,
Yes.
Whose maids?
The
I know
Jeffersons.
the-
the
Jefferson's
Jefferson's
What?
maid.
What was her name?
They called her.
I can't think.
Oh,
They're so funny, too.
I'll look it up because it's driving me crazy. Was it Florence too?
Florence? Might be
No.
Florence.
What was her name?
Florence? Maybe it was Florence. He had a dry cleaner's
Yeah, it
Jefferson.
was.
It wasn't Florence.
No,
It wasn't.
yeah,
I don't think so.
I think it was Florence.
I think it's 2 syllables.
Florence.
Florence Jefferson. Or what she was it?
No, she wasn't
Florence
a
was the
Jefferson. She
wife.
was not a Jefferson. Wheezy was a Jefferson.
What was the Jefferson's maid's name?
Marley Gibbs appears.
Florence Johnston.
Florence.
Johnston.
Florence.
Her name was
okay.
Florence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Johnston
Not
was
Florida, Florence, yeah.
George
Okay.
Jefferson's maid, Florence Johnston.
So she was Florence too.
Yes. Not two. Who else was Florence?
The maid
The
on
Brady-
the Brady Bunch.
No, that was Alice.
Oh, it was Florence Henderson though.
Her name was
Florence
Marla.
was Henderson, was the mother Carol.
Brady Bunch.
Oh, the Brady Bunch, for God's sake.
You're all upside down and backwards.
L.
LOL.
We're struggling.
Okay, we'll say a character and then you say the name of the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Doggone it, I had
Oh,
a
she's
good one.
going.
I have a good one too.
So she's 92.
Go ahead.
Reuben Kincaid.
Partridge Family.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like him at all.
He either give me the.
Keep going. Keep going.
You can't scream them out. The chat doesn't get a chance.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'll put it in chat. Okay. Hang on.
The Professor and Marianne.
Oh, wait a minute.
I know what it is, but I won't shout it out.
Oh gosh darn it, I almost had it again.
But that was two you gave. And you gave a theme song. I thought we were
Why
just giving a
can't I
name.
get
No, that's a different one.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were just giving a name though.
I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. I can't get in the chat.
Why?
I don't know why.
What was Green Acres' last name?
Green
Oh, Mr. Douglas.
is the place to be.
Mr. Douglas.
Oh.
That was it. That's the answer.
What?
Mr.
But they had a
Douglas.
first name.
Oh, that was the one you were gonna do?
No, I was trying to think of the other guy on the Green Acres.
Oh.
What was the first question, Emmy? Or Carolyn? That you said I couldn't blurt out?
Oh, it was
You already
Reuben
blurted
Kincaid.
it, didn't you?
Oh.
But you did
Dang
blurt it
one,
out.
Carol.
You blurted it out
But you
already.
already blurted it out.
Oh.
Mr.
Butler.
Hanky. Mr. Hanky.
Mr.
Oh,
Mr. Ed. That's easy.
No, wasn't that the guy who comes through on the Green Acres, that Mr. Hanky?
Yeah, I think
He had,
so.
like, the station
I was
wagon
thinking
child
of
and
something
stuff.
totally bad.
Margot,
Oh, I know
so
one.
familiar.
this is a family show.
I know, that's why I stayed quiet.
What's doing the
I
family
didn't
show?
say Mr. Lanky, I said Mr. Hanky.
What about? I'm trying to think of her last name. Cora Beth. But that's not her last name. That's her full
The
name.
Waltons. The Waltons. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Cora Beth. What about
Jeannie.
but you just yelled it out again. Now the people in the chat didn't get a chance again.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm out.
Let me see. How come nobody else is putting out a name?
Did you tell us
People
that?
are in the chat. People are in the
People
chat.
are,
The last
Jack.
one I didn't even guess on the last one.
You did. You said the Waltons.
No, Kevin said Max Butler. What show?
Oh
And
well.
Heart to Heart said Heart Made Wise said Heart to Heart.
Oh, I don't even know that one. Okay. Tattoo.
Oh.
Stop.
God,
I licked my lip.
I'm the sick, I'm clean.
Yes, Elle got it.
She put it in there already.
The plane.
The plane. The plane.
Plane, boss, the plane.
Welcome to Fantasy Island. Smiles,
Wow.
everyone. Smiles.
Really?
That is like my. I really didn't like watch that show a lot, but it was always on when I was a kid. Always on the Saturday. It was Saturday nights, right? They had the Love Boat.
Bo.
Yeah. Where we'll be making our.
I loved that show. I've escaped into TV my whole childhood.
Well, what was the bartender's name on the Love Boat?
Ted.
Isaac. Oh, sorry.
Wait, isn't
Beep,
it?
you have to hit your buzzer first, Elle.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'll
Don't
try
say
so
that
hard.
because you know you will.
You're okay.
I thought you didn't like to lie.
We'll have to get a couple of those bells they have at the when you need service, when you walk into a store,
Oh.
they say
Yeah, I
You hit
have.
the
I
bell.
have one of those somewhere.
you should get it, and then whenever we get the answer, you hit it. Hit the buzzer.
Does anybody know who the Moonshine Sisters on the Waltons was? That's what Kevin's asking.
Well, I don't. I mean, they were the ones that read the tea leaves, and they had the recipe, which I always thought was so bizarre. Those two sisters that
Becky
lived
and
alone.
Bucky.
I
They
didn't watch
had the
Waltons
recipe,
often.
and that was moonshine.
I didn't watch the Waltons that often because it was so depressing, like Depression era.
Well, you knew the first answer about them.
I know, I knew it, but I watched it, but not often.
I love the Waltons.
I did too. I watched them a lot.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night,
Good night, Mary
Ellen.
Helen.
I want to be Marielle.
Good night, Mama.
Daddy, where's
Good night,
Mama?
Granddaddy.
Yeah, where's Granddaddy? Miss Ellie.
Hey, keep going, please.
The
I don't
Baldwin.
I went to Mrs. Olson's house.
Oh yeah.
I did.
Did you really?
I really did. Yeah.
Her real house in real
I went-
life?
Yeah, I went there and with somebody who changed her reverse osmosis. on
When?
her
Recently? Recently? She's
No,
Is
like
she?
30 years ago.
Is she still alive?
I don't think so.
Oh darn.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Can we try to see if we can get some old stars that are doing nothing to come on the show?
Oh, I
We
would
should all
love
take
that.
a list of old, really old stars and see if we can get some of them to come on.
Hey,
I would
hey,
love
my
that.
husband has a book with the phone numbers in there of all these celebrities' houses he used to go to do change garbage
Okay, well, let's
disposal.
not let everybody know we're using that, but on a Zoom, we can split up the list and we'll all call 10 a day.
Don't look at me like that.
And then I thought maybe we could get Mary Beth Whitehead on. Remember I said that a long time ago, but nobody ever followed up with that.
I think we should have Matthew McConaughey. All right.
I don't think
Oh,
he'll
he's
come
the
on yet.
best.
He's not old enough. He's not
You
washed
need
up
to
enough.
speak at my ex-boyfriend's church.
Well, Kiana's almost family.
Keanu, yeah. Keanu's almost family to you, yeah.
I love him so much.
You probably could get him on.
Yeah, Pete probably saved the date for us.
Yeah.
I wish I could play an Aquaman. They would have let me play a whale, and Jason Momoa had to rescue me.
Yeah.
If he scooped me up just once, it'd be okay. If he could.
Who else could they?
You rang.
They're all,
Wasn't it Lurch?
they're all
Yep.
dead. The Adams family is all dead, right?
I
Isn't
don't
it from
think
the Adams family that said you rang?
Kids are dead? The kids on the Addams family are dead?
Wednesday might still be alive.
No, I
No,
thought
she
Wednesday
died.
died.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, she died last
Remember
year.
she had the doll with no head?
Yeah,
And
Nellie
remember
had
Nellie
that-
Olson? Was it Nellie Olson or Nancy that used to have that doll? And she used to. It was made out of like a flour sack, and she would twist its neck.
That'd have to be Nellie.
And you'd hear like it had beans or something in it, or right, and you'd hear it.
Probably
I never
a water
watched the
bottle.
I think it was
Yeah.
Nancy. Remember when she got Nancy from the orphanage?
No, I don't.
Yeah, they had to
remember.
replace Nellie, and they got Nancy.
Because Nellie was possessed.
Well, Nancy wasn't really any better,
you're a
but
little
but
kid.
Mrs. Olson loved it. She loved a mean kid. She was so happy when she got Nancy, and that Nancy was just like that. Oh, thank you, Mother. Yeah,
What was Mrs. Olson's first name? Cause, I
Harriet.
know
Harriet Olson.
Harriet. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Rena.
for that. And he was what, Niles?
Nels.
Niles?
Nels. Oh, Nels.
Oh, he was so nice, Nels.
what's extremely depressing now.
The Waltons to me.
I always thought it
Turn
was
the
a
channel.
life lesson in
They
it. It
had a
wasn't
car.
terrible.
They didn't go without.
Oh, they seem so.
They had a nice
Yeah.
house, a farm.
I thought they were a happy big
Yeah,
family.
they had a lot for their era.
They were also downtrodden. They all
What do
seem.
you mean?
No, they
I don't
weren't.
That's the feeling I got when I
That's the South,
watched
girl.
No,
it.
they weren't.
That's how I felt when I watched it. I
Okay.
thought it was depressing. It might not be depressing to you guys, but to me, I got depressed, so I didn't watch it.
Their kids did really well. Didn't Mary Ellen become a nurse?
Yeah,
She married Curtis. Wasn't he a doctor?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get a good vibe.
You didn't get a good vibe from the Waltons.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
And I never watched, like, were you guys talking about? There was another show I never watched that you were just
Beverly
talking.
Hillbillies.
Never watched that.
Good times.
Never watched that. Oh, my mom and dad were so strict. My mom and dad were so strict about what I watched on TV. After Vinnie Barbarino got that girl pregnant, they never let me watch Welcome Back, Kotter again. And I loved that show.
He got what girl pregnant?
Vinnie Barbarino, oh, they thought he got her pregnant. Like, they thought she was pregnant, and then they found out she wasn't.
I don't remember that.
Me
Well, that was an episode. Does anybody remember that?
No.
There was an episode where they thought she got pregnant. He got a girl pregnant, but then they found out she didn't. What was her name? What did they used to call her?
What is he talking about? Kevin said he
Pillow.
cried when he watched Stone Pillow with Lucille Ball. What is Stone Pillow?
Must be a
Maybe the
movie.
movie?
Hi, I see you. You see me.
What is that? Hi, I see you. You see me. I see you. Watching me. Watching you. How are you?
What was the
Hello, I see you, me.
I
Donna
see you. I see you. You
Adelson.
should get a channel membership.
Are you just I see
Dial
you?
it in. It makes a really
I
nice
see
noise.
That I know? Are you the I see you I know?
You know the IC?
Donna-
Not from the DC. Are
Not
they from the DC? You know the IC from the DC?
I know, and I
The
see
IC
you.
here is from the MRB.
Donna, boom, boom.
But if she is, she could join. Oh,
You
I
should
got
join
you.
our membership. ICU. You see me.
Yeah.
Especially my girl, because ain't you got what's your little avatar next to you? Is that a sloth?
Yeah, you
That's-
get a little avatar. You get special emojis. You're able to come into the Zoom movie nights and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so great being a member.
Yeah, it's great.
It's fun.
It's very
And
good.
if
Pay
you
for
are
life.
you, me that knows me.
And they'll
Let's
play a
sing
special
black.
song when you join.
Love you, hon. I sing solos and
You sang so low they couldn't hear you?
concerts. There's extra concerts and stuff that Carolyn doesn't like to list because, she's kind of bashful about it. But your membership comes with lots of amenities.
Oh, Hotsy Totsy. They thought he got Hotsy Totsy pregnant.
Hotsy Totsy.
Welcome back, Hotter. Hotsy Totsy was her
I don't
name.
remember that at all.
Either.
Well, he did.
I was a kid. Lucy played a homeless person in the movie. And I was young. It's okay. It's okay, Kevin. You don't have to apologize for your feelings.
No.
No, Kevin said he cried and he's trying to explain that he was a kid. And I told him he doesn't have to apologize for his feelings.
No.
What?
Of course he doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
He said, yeah. Come on, Kevin, we'll go to the beach. We'll all be happy.
I could see Kevin coming out crying watching that movie. What's wrong, Kevin? I just watched that movie. I'm going to take to my bed now.
I didn't have an episode.
I have water coming out of my eyes.
Yeah.
He's never tears.
You know when you're little and you realize you're happy and you're crying for the first time and you're like, why am I crying? I'm happy. Do you remember that the first time that you realize you're crying because you're happy?
I don't remember.
You don't?
No.
I think mine came to watching Little House on the Prairie.
Would it have something with Nellie
I wouldn't
Paul?
be
It's like,
surprised.
why am I crying? I'm so happy. Those are happy tears.
I like that show too.
Fired up about Nellie Olson, girl. It just got to be too much when Mary went blind and everything. I was like, y'all are turning this into a
Yeah,
soap.
it was so.
You know what movie is like the best feel-good movie ever? If you really want to sit there and cheer your TV on, is that Without a Trace with Judd Hurst. At the end of that movie, you are freaking out.
Is it
What
scary?
movie?
You mean
No, don't you remember? Do you remember the movie? It has not.
I don't.
Forget. Yeah. Well, who's that lady? She's the lady that played in Cujo, right?
Oh yeah,
What was her name? Dee.
yeah. Wallace? No.
Yeah. No, is it Dee Wallace? I don't know if it is her. Wait a minute. It's a lady that looks like that, but I don't think it is Dee Wallace.
Let's see.
I think she's taller. Without a Trace, Judd Hurst.
I saw that movie.
I think
just
we
can't-
watched
Steve
that.
Wallace. It's Steve Wallace.
It is Dee Wallace. Okay. I think we watched that movie in here because I said about the ending. It's like the best ending ever. Have you guys seen that movie?
I didn't.
I saw it, but I forget the ending.
Don't
I
say
closed my
it.
eyes the whole time.
I didn't see it, I don't think.
You didn't see
I
that?
closed, I closed my
No.
eyes the whole
Bucky,
time.
you didn't see it?
She's watching it
I
now.
don't think Bucky's here.
Where can you watch that, Elle? Is it on anywhere?
I don't know. I'm sure it's on somewhere. Let me check. I'm sure YouTube.
And you know what other movie that's so weird is that Judd Hirsch was in it? It was the movie where they were like on the run from somewhere and they had their kids and they had this code word that if they ever came in and they said, come on kids, we're in a hurry. That meant, hurry up, get everything, we're going in the car, we gotta leave. And then the kids were like teenagers and they were like, come on, I don't want to pay for your and mom's, life or something. And then it's just such a weird movie. But I always, every time I used to go, come on kids, we're in a hurry.
Oh, it's available on a lot, Carolyn. Max, YouTube, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Apple TV.
It's on what? Max?
Max.
Are you sure?
Positive. It says it. Well, it says it right here.
Yeah, but that doesn't always
Sometimes
mean.
I read things. And
Yes,
it's not
I know. Believe me.
YouTube, YouTube, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Google Play, Apple TV, Vudu, and YouTube TV. Yeah, it says it's on a lot, but then again, can you believe the computer? Can you believe Google? I'm learning no.
I don't know.
No. Yeah.
Remember whenever? Elle, have you seen the Bad Seed?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
the old one.
Yeah.
Boy, tell you what, I've read about a few, and just the other day. Oh, are you kidding me?
Boy, did that little girl scare me.
Which, yeah, those people are like,
I close
Yeah.
my eyes a lot. I close my eyes a lot during those kind of movies.
They're out there.
close my eyes. Oh, yeah.
I love that movie that Deborah recommended to us with that ending.
Homicidal.
Remember
Well,
that
no, it was me and Deborah that she would always say, Carolyn, what's that movie? And I couldn't believe she knew it. And I go, Homicidal, Deborah. And she goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. The
With that
lady's
big
head rolls
twist at
down the
the
stairs
end,
and she
right?
would laugh like crazy.
with
And
that big twist at the end.
yes, don't say it because somebody may not
I
have
won't.
seen it. Yeah,
I won't.
and we watched it together with Deborah I think, a couple of times because people kept falling asleep. So I think I watched it like 3 times with Deborah. She loved that movie.
You know, I never fell asleep, and I watched it every time.
She was
I
always like,
love that
Carolyn,
movie.
you knew that movie right away. And she's like, I can't believe that we both knew that movie.
That was so good.
I didn't remember, like it was so long since I had seen it with the kid. And then I was like really scared. And my lights or something went out and I like freaked out. It was right at the end.
We need a movie night
And
soon.
I freaked out.
We got to pick a movie.
I don't know. I saw it without a trace. Because at the end, that is like the biggest feel-good movie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're like freaking out. You can't stop. You're cheering.
Oh, let's watch it. Let's watch it right now.
Dang it, though.
I slept
Yeah.
all day. I can make it. No, I have to get up very early tomorrow.
Why?
You did.
I'm going to do my packages.
Okay, well, you don't have to get very early. You can get up at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
It's
Even
awful that Deborah has passed. Yes, it is. I know. I did hear from also another family member.
Did you?
Hmm.
You did.
Did anybody
you-
see promoted? Did anyone see Promising Young Woman? No. Who's a promising young woman?
No, I never saw it.
Is it about Bruce Jenner?
No, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, boy.
Okay, good night now. That peroxide did something to me.
What do you mean? Good night. Now you're leaving?
No.
Abby.
What?
I'm just gonna mute.
No.
He's
Why? Come
Oh,
on.
don't go, Dad, please.
No, I'm not going nowhere.
Well, why are you going to mute?
Because I can't keep my mouth shut.
Why? About what? It's better. Don't keep your mouth shut. Promising young woman.
You're funny, and you have such a great
Oh yeah, what's going on
personality.
with the Keanu Reeves thing? Have you found that lady yet?
Yes, I told you she came over here. She lost 30 pounds. And I asked her, how'd you lose that much weight? I just get out my yoga mat and I do 20 of these and 20 of those.
So she did this all for Keanu Reeves?
And I think she was staying somewhere where she didn't have no food,
Oh.
money, you know.
Well, but that's
Oh my
not good to lose your weight like that, though.
No.
But she's doing exercise.
Yeah, she says she is.
But what about
And I
Keanu?
told her, I told her, okay, so what happened to the wedding? Why didn't I get invited? She goes, oh, I go, Jody, you got to be serious. You cannot believe that's him. She goes, I know. She goes, the FBI called me and told me that they have imposters on TikTok, and that, so I go on TikTok now and I'll go to one of those Keanu Reeves imposters and I'll say, you know, I'm working with the FBI.
Can you get her on the show, please?
Oh my gosh. I will. I'll tell her.
Please.
Yeah, she.
Well, we had to tell her about that other case, right? Where the lady thought she married somebody.
Yeah, but you
Well,
gotta be
I
careful
told her
because
that.
Well,
What, Sharon?
I would be careful with her because you don't want to, you know, she's
Oh.
schizophrenic.
Like
Okay.
a loose cannon?
do you think
Gotcha.
she's having a psychotic break?
Sure.
Yeah.
You do think
No,
she's having a psychotic break?
I think that's how she's always been, but not
I mean,
to
they-
that extreme.
Then maybe having her on the show is not.
The older some people get, the more pronounced it becomes.
I mean, but
I told her that there's somebody on the show that is engaged to Keanu Reeves.
right.
And she said, "Oh, really?" And I said, "Yes." I go, "Maybe sometime you'll come up there and talk with her."
But see, I don't know how, like, if you just came to me one day, Evie, and are like, hey, guess what? What? I'm getting married to, I'm trying to think of who.
Kevin Costner.
Sam
Love
Elliott. Like,
Sam
okay, Evie, that's
Elliott.
funny. Yeah, that's hysterical. And then if you kept up with that, I don't know. Like, how do you just cut the crap? You're not with Sam Elliott,
Yeah, that's what I told her.
right? It's like, come on now. All right, that's funny. That was funny the first 2 times, but you know, it's getting old now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her, "You're scaring me. Don't hold your breath."
But and how old is she?
She's like 50, 55, 54 or something.
That's
like
all
that.
she is?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Like I
But
said,
she had unsteady housing. She doesn't have a place really. She stays here, stays there.
Oh.
But
If
I've
she
known
doesn't-
her.
Who's the young woman? I don't know.
medication.
You feel word cookies coming on, Kevin?
No,
Is that coming from the
No.
legal department?
Well, let's talk. This is fun.
she probably should be though.
Probably should be calling up word cookies.
She always makes lists like she's gonna, she said, I go, "So what have you been doing lately? What do you do on your free time?" And she goes, "Oh, I hit up the jobs. I'm looking for a job." I'm like, "You just had a job. You just told me you got a job." She goes, "Oh, I know, but I had to quit because," I don't know, forget what she said, but she makes a list and then the next day then she don't do the stuff on the list.
Sounds like
She's just
somebody
like a
else. It
life-
sounds like somebody else I know.
And here I'm gonna say
I'll
that.
take care of that stuff first thing in the morning.
Go figure.
Yeah. Okay. I see you. You see me. No, it's word cookies. It's how we bring the night down, and it's how Kevin is trying to do damage control before Evie says too much. But I see you. See me. If you join as a member, you can come to the after dark sessions on the Zoom.
Oh, yes. Please.
You never know what happens there. We can't talk about it. What happens in those after dark sessions stays there.
No, we cannot control our mouths.
Okay, let's see here. Come on. Why can't I get this stupid word cookie thing over there? Get over there.
It's the way you're saying it. You have to say, "Get over there."
Get over there. Clean it up. Remember that lady? She did that with that gum, right? What did she say? It's a dirty. Do you have a dirty mouth? Clean it up. Remember that gum? You guys really don't remember that gum?
No.
And the lady was yes. Who remembers that gum?
Okay, what was the commercials?
I don't
She
know
goes
what
like
it is.
this. Got a dirty mouth? Clean it up. And she throws like this gum. I forget what it was called.
Oh, remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this word cookie business.
What are you going to try?
Word cookies, but I can't see what you already have.
You have to have your eyes open, hon.
I'm blind.
I can't see no letters.
Hi, Sonny.
Is snack time?
He had his snacks.
I want more.
That's why you didn't hear the squawk. Until I touched him. Oh no. Where's my star?
This is a hard one.
You should try playing it when you have to mind read.
Look at 3 S's. That's hard.
Oh. What is that? It's not cheap? Oh, we could give you, moving from, okay, did you move there? I see you see me?
I'll give you the course.
I'll tell you what is cheap, our membership.
Orbit gum. Heart says.
Yeah, is that Orbit? Was it Orbit? Dirty mouth? Clean it up. Oh, so was it Orbit gum? It just entered the waiting room. And they left.
Kevin.
He left.
Kevin, was he in here?
Yeah, he
Was
just came
here?
in as Orbit gum.
Carolyn, I have
Oh, I missed it. I don't
Yes.
hear the ding dong.
What did you say, Al?
put a good one in there.
In where?
In the chat.
No, it doesn't work.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. I already got those two.
Oh. I can't see what you got. That's my problem.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's too little.
It's too little.
Too late. Schools canceled for over 500 schools here.
Oh,
Wow.
We're having an ice storm right now. Then
What
it's
did you just say?
turning-
They're canceling 500 schools?
Yeah. Yeah. The
I
Metro
can't take this
Detroit-
anymore. This is almost worse than the pandemic.
This is no, it's not.
No.
Right now it seems like that because I just feel like
We've got
I'm trapped.
freezing rain right now. Then it's going to turn to sleet and then to snow. And
Oh, brother.
yeah, so they canceled school.
Send me pics.
Back to bed, kids. You don't have to get up.
Oh,
Oh, emu. Yeah.
I just put that in at the same time. You guys said that.
Well,
Yep.
Elizabeth was in first on that. Sorry. Let's see. Did we use this? Yes, we
Yep,
did.
Kevin, that's a good one.
I put that first.
Sumo?
Oh, Sue.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm tired.
Okay.
Wide awake.
Yeah, but I didn't get around to sleeping yesterday.
I know.
Need to sleep eventually. Sooner or later.
Wow, there's still 92 people up with us.
I'm kind of worried about the power now.
Oh, jeepers.
Oh,
Sharon.
no.
Well, I mean, it hasn't gone out yet,
The
but
banner's coming up. Oh, sorry. Let me go fix that. Emmy.
it always goes out.
All right. Let me just go and take the scrolling text.
Oh, the top banner is
Take
what's hiding the
scrolling
top word.
text. Oh, it's the top banner? The
Yeah,
top banner is the
hiding
problem?
the top word. Yeah.
Not the bottom banner.
No, it's covering the top
it's
word.
covering up the top word. All right.
Well, that's a good word, Elizabeth.
Well,
It is indeed.
Yep. That might just be it.
there you go.
Oh my gosh, I cast off the audio. It's
What
terrible.
did she say? Mooses? What'd she say?
Like
Yeah,
chocolate mooses.
Moses.
Now I feel like chocolate. All right. We're gonna go and see if we can find that movie. But thank you guys
Yeah.
for coming in. You should really consider being a member if you're not. If you are a member, you should come on in. If you need to come in, you
Join
can
right
always
now.
email
Come
me.
watch a movie with us.
See you later. Have fun. Everybody good? Bye. Love you guys. God bless.
Bye.
Prayers. We'll see you.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye. Are you wanting to exit while live? Yeah, I do. I want to exit. I want to get out up here, this place.